this thing situated there. What's going on, guys? What's going on? So as you can see from the title of this live, we're going to be talking about some new fragrances from Aromatics. So shout out to him and his brand. He was cool enough to, like, I didn't even hit him up, honestly. I just got an email saying that I had some fragrances on the way from him. And I was like, cool, you know? I hit him back and I was like, thank you. And they were like, yeah, the complimentary, you know? So I'm gonna talk about these fragrances from Aromatics here in a second. We'll get into them when some more people get in here. But for now, we're just gonna talk about some stuff, and yeah, y'all can ask me questions and all, everything like that. When it comes to fragrance of the day, today I rocked out with this one, number 4 Neon from Thomas Cosmala, and it's a little cold outside, you know, for something like this, but I reminded myself, excuse me, I had Indian food earlier, and it's kind of messing me up a little bit. But anyway, this stuff's amazing. I wore this earlier, and I just kind of forget just how good it is. It's amazing. It's like a mango, kind of reminds me of like a tiny bit. Has like a little bit of like a baccarat kind of DNA going on in there with it, but super nice, like sparkly, sexy stuff. I love this one. What everybody wear tonight? Let me know in the comments. But like I said, we are gonna get into these fragrances right here. Pretty heavy box. I think there's 2 in here, and these are like his brand new releases. I know he's been going crazy, dropping all kinds of fragrances recently. I have been seeing a lot of them. I saw one that was pretty interesting because I forget the name of it, but people were saying that it smelled like, oh man, I don't even know if I can, it's back here somewhere. He has one that people were saying smelled like this one right here, and I love this. I have the small bottle, but this Vampire Rum, God, this is good, guys. I'm waiting for like a super cold day to wear this. Like, I'm not wearing this yet until it gets like 10 and under for this one. But yeah, apparently he has a fragrance that smells kind of like that, which is cool. I might have to check that one out. What's going on, Since IRL? What's up, man? Amber Empire, is that the new yeah, please like the live, guys. Please like the live as you're coming in here. It means a lot. Please just like the live. That's the Blonde Amber, right? The Blonde Amber dupe. I have a pretty good Blonde Amber dupe myself. I'm not really pressed to go out there and get any more because I got this one right here, and I think this one's good. This one's like a little bit more of a twist on Blonde Amber, but it's really nice. Like I said, I used to own Blonde Amber, so I'm pretty familiar with it. I like this one. But yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead and get into these. Ooh, don't want to show any addresses or anything like that. I'm about to get into these Aromatics fragrances. Like I said, guys, I just got a random email a couple days ago out of nowhere, and it was like Aromatics shop or something, and it had 2 fragrances, and it was like, I was like, I didn't buy those. And he was just cool and sent me them out of his company. I'm not sure who's behind the scenes or anything like that, but I emailed them, and they were like, yeah, we were just sending them to you to try out. And I was like, bet. So really appreciate that. So shout out to him. We're gonna check them out. I'm gonna give you all honest opinion, and I'm gonna be straight up. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna let you know how they smell to me. I don't know notes, anything. I do know one of them is the magnetic. I think it's called magnetic something, and I forget what the other one is. But these things shipped like really quick. I got these in like 2 days. Shipped from New Jersey. I live in Ohio, so got them pretty quick. Check out that knife there. Pretty interesting. But anyway, So here's 2 of them right here. These are the 2 that he sent me. I have Tease Me right here. And I like the boxes. The boxes feel, you know, really quality, honestly. I did have a fragrance from him before, and it was all right, but I'm not gonna lie to you, after a while, I wasn't really rocking with it that much. It was the Carnal Desire, and I just didn't end up keeping it. But got this one also, Magnetic. And I guess we'll open the Magnetic first. The Tease Me one kind of interests me. I hope it doesn't smell like Imagination, I'll just be honest. But we're just gonna crack this open and see what this thing smells like. Like I said, I have no clue what it smells like. So the box feels pretty nice, for real. It's got like this, I don't know what the word is, but it's got a nice, like, kind of feel to it. Sits in that little thing right there. You know, a little coffin type thing, whatever. Pretty nice, for real. I think these go for like 60 bucks, something like that. Not too bad. The bottle feels really nice. Pretty nice colorway, honestly, on that. It really looks pretty cool, for real. Got the Aromatics right there. I'm just gonna go straight on skim with it. Well, I got my fan on. That kind of messes things up. Hold up. I'm gonna go in the air and on skin. So it's not pressurized. That smells pretty good though. Hold on. So like right away in the air, it's giving me Myself kind of vibes. Oh, let me see what y'all said real quick. Say gotta get all 4. French Avenue version. Yeah, I've heard good things about that one. I saw someone say 1 million lucky. That's what's up, bro. 1 million lucky is like my favorite 1 million. But yeah, this smells good. It's reminding me kind of like YSL Myself, but it has something else going on there too. I'm not really sure exactly what. It's not really hitting me right now. I don't know. This has something. I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit. Not really sure. Like I said, in the air when you first spray it, it definitely gives me like Myself vibes. Kind of more like the original Myself. Definitely Orange Blossom though, like some kind of like Orange Blossom type thing. I don't know. I'm gonna let it chill for a little bit, but it smells pretty good. Definitely like a compliment puller type of thing. I like it. He said Magnetic is on Wise Reflection. Nah, not. I mean, I can see what you're saying, but I don't. I just owned Reflection like a couple months ago. I sold it or traded it. I can't remember. I can see what you're saying, but no, it's not like straight up my Reflection to me. But yeah, like I said, fresh, clean. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna try this one out though real quick. This one's kind of more interesting to me, so Tease Me. What's going on, comics? Oh wait, hold up. What do you mean 55? It's changing. It's starting to change. It is starting to change right now, a little bit. So I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping this isn't like imagination-y type of thing. But, once again, ooh, that bottle's pretty sick looking. Right there. I think I like that bottle more. I like the other one too, but I don't know. I think I kind of like this one more for some reason. Okay, let's try this one out real quick. Kind of wish I had the other ones too. I don't know what the other ones are, but... Well, let's put in the air first. I don't want to get it in my drink over here, but nah, let's go the other way. I'm getting like a smokiness right there in the air. Hold up. Yeah, I'm getting like a smokiness right now. This one's more interesting for sure. This one's definitely more interesting to me. I'm getting like spiciness, a sweetness. And like I said, I'm getting the smokiness, but also at the same time, I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on with this one. I'm not really, like, me personally, I've never been a big imagination guy, really, honestly. I mean, I know everyone loves imagination, but for me, it's all right. So, I'm getting like a vanilla too, which I like. It's pretty, honestly pretty unique. It really doesn't smell like imagination. It doesn't smell like, it doesn't remind me of let me grab this one without dropping everything down here. Like, here's another tea type of fragrance, like this Lattafa right here. Doesn't remind me of this at all. And this supposedly is supposed to be a clone of the Clive Christian. I forget what it's called. Is it like, I'm really bad at this word. Is it like rooibos tea or something? Doesn't smell like this. Does not smell like this. This one's more like, so this, I would say this one's more like a fresh, like summer, spring type of tea fragrance, kind of like imagination. And this one is more like a wintry type. This one's pretty good. I like this one. This one is more interesting than that one to me. This one smells better. And it's just got more going on. Like I said, this one's not bad. It smells good. But if you have something like myself, Buddy said it was Reflection Man. I don't think so personally, but it has a little bit. It does. It's got a little bit of it's got a little myself. It's got a little bit. It does have a little Reflection Man. I'll admit that. The more it's dried down, there is a little bit of that going on. But yeah, but this tea one's pretty good. I like this one. And like I said, I'm not really a big like tea, like huge tea fan really. I do really like Dynasty too, and this one, another tea one. I really like this one a lot. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely that tea vibe. There's some smokiness. There's some vanilla, like some sweet vanilla in there. Spicy. This one's pretty good. And in a weird way, like, I don't know if this makes sense, but this one also gives me like a Sprite vibe. Like, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. It gives me like a lemon lime Sprite. Like, mixed. It's kind of weird. Not in a bad way. Good. This one's better. I like this one for sure. I would recommend that one over the other one. Unless that one just changes a lot. I don't know. But once again, shout out to Aromatics. I really appreciate it, for real. I'd like to try the other two as well. Let me answer some of y'all questions. 2 bottles of Carnal Desire. Joma shop messed up. Didn't change their price. Carnal Desire, I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just I'm really not a fan of that like leathery, rubber oud kind of smell. I'm just not really. The only one I really love is Marge from Ahmed Al Maghribi. This one. When it comes to those leathery, rubbery ouds, this is my favorite one for sure. I don't know, this one. I just like this one. I don't know why, but the other ones, like, y'all probably won't like me for this. I don't like oud maracuja, however you say it. Don't care for it. I don't know. I don't like Azure oud. I just saw that at Burlington actually today, and it was discounted a little bit on top because it was open box and stuff. Passed it right up. I don't like it. I don't know. My friend wears it, and when he wears it, it honestly annoys me. Like, just not a huge fan. If you guys don't mind, please like the live, by the way. I appreciate everybody that did. Meteor is better than Imagination, 100%. I have Meteor, y'all probably, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I do have Meteor. It's probably hiding behind some of these, because I was going to talk about some of these. But, yeah, I think Meteor is superior to Imagination. The more this dries down to, like, this does have an Imagination vibe a little bit, too. I'm not going to lie, it does. A little bit. Really like Michael Malal, Ocean Noir. Awesome. Yeah, I love it too. Right there. Right there. I had to get that one. It's actually funny. That was my friend's bottle. He had that for years. And he ended up trading it away because he thought it was feminine or whatever. Which I can kind of see. Like, when it dries down, it kind of does have a little bit of like a shampoo-y, almost like women's shampoo kind of smell. But not really. I love it. He traded it to one of our other friends, and he traded it to me. So that's how I got that one. But I do like Ocean Noir. Ocean Noir and the other Michael Malal I have, the Sangria, you probably can't see it, but that one's really good too. Totally different fragrances. Any similarity to Gris Charnel with this one? Not really. Not really giving me that. I mean, maybe kind of similar family. I don't know, but no, not really. I've been seeing a lot of people lately. I've been seeing a lot of people hating on Dynasty, and I don't really get that. I think this stuff smells awesome. Like, right out of the box, I love this one. I'm not trying to push my channel on anybody, but if y'all aren't subscribed, please consider dropping a sub. I'm trying to get to 5K. That was my goal. Like, I had to take a little bit of a break from YouTube in a way because I've been going through a lot of stuff, and just, you know, it's just been a lot to deal with. But I'm trying to get to 5K before the end of the year. I'm about to give away like 15 bottles of cologne. So I was going to talk about that here in a little bit. But yeah, if you're interested in winning like 15 bottles of cologne, consider dropping a sub for me. I still got like 800 subs I got to get before, you know, January. But I would really like to hit 5K before January. Let me answer some of y'all real quick. Oolong Cha, Imagination is what's being said. Y'all gonna think this is crazy too. Believe it or not, I've never tried Oolong Cha. I've never tried it. I've tried a few fragrances from, I call them Nishane. I don't know, Nishani. I call them Nishane. I don't know why, but I have Hasavat. I love Hasavat. Actually, funny thing, that fragrance was one of the first niche fragrances I ever tried, because there's this guy I work with. I don't really see him anymore, but he was into fragrances like for way before me. And he used to call it Hackavat or something. He didn't know how to say it. But that's where I tried that from. And I was like, damn, that's freaking good. And I ended up buying a bottle like later. But yeah, never tried Oolong Cha. And my buddy actually bought some samples, and I'm going to try it tomorrow, actually, which is funny. Like, he literally has bought a sample today. Or he got them today. Need a good tea frag. Sorry, I'm just letting them sit on my hands, and then I'll tell you more about it. That one's changing too, though. I'm not going to lie. This one's changing up a little bit too. I'm starting to like it more. starting to like it more. There was something, I don't want to say off-putting, but the opening, there was something kind of rubbing me the wrong way. I don't know what it was. I'm not your note guy, guys. Like, I'm not like Aromatics. I can't come on here and be like, that's got cardamom, that's got, you know what I mean? Like, I can take a guess at some of it, but I can really just try to give you a vibe of how it smells, you know? So I'm not always the best at that. I apologize for that. You said you're looking for a tea fragrance. This Dynasty, bro, like, I mean, cheap, and I love it. I love this one. It's good. And also, like, this one's a little bit more expensive, but so far I'm liking this too. Yeah, I'm liking that one too. It does have imagination vibes a little bit though, for sure. But it's more like just a little bit, you know? It's kind of more its own thing, but it definitely borrows a little bit, you know, from that. You should smell the other two. What are the other two called? I forget. I mean, I don't know what they're called, honestly. I'll give you a rating on them here in a minute. After you let it sit, it doesn't come off as leathery, rubbery ouds. Gourmand oud. Which one? You talking about Azure oud? Oh, Carnal Desire. You're talking about Carnal Desire, I think. I don't know. There's certain styles of oud that I like, and there's certain styles of oud I don't like. Like, for example, like Latent Exclusive. I like the oud in that. Like that dupe right there for Arabian's Tonka. I like the oud in that. That's Dubai Night. I used to own Arabian's Tonka. My sprayer broke. Don't have it anymore. But yeah, I like the oud in Arabian's Tonka. I like the oud in Honey Oud up there. I like the oud in Fall of Phaeton right there. I like the oud in that too. The black bottle right there, Tiziana Terenzi. It's called Sharon. It's not for everybody. Some people might think it smells like doo-doo, honestly, and I can see that. It almost does have a little bit of like a stanky oud in there. It's called white oud, I believe. It's not for everyone, but the way the oud mixes in with the vanilla and the Palo Santo wood and stuff, I like it. I don't know. So it just depends for me. Just hit or miss. But there's something about that rubber oud that I'm not a fan. Like, and then certain leathers too. Like, I have never been a Tuscan leather fan. Never. I've tried it multiple times. I've smelled multiple dupes of it. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I love ombre leather. Can I get your opinion on Dumont White? It smells good. Nitro White. It smells good, but it's redundant for me. Like, in my collection, I used to own it. I sold it or traded it away to my friend. It's very strong. I'll tell you that. He wore it like, it's been a while now, probably like 6 months. 6 months ago at work, and excuse me. It was super strong, and I couldn't pinpoint what he was wearing. Then he finally told me that it was Nitro White, and I was like, okay. But Nitro White, in my opinion, I'll tell you exactly what it smells like to me. It kind of smells like, so you know how Nitro Red smells like Invictus with watermelon? Nitro White kind of smells like Invictus with like 1 million elixir kind of in there with it. Like vanilla type of thing. It's good. I don't know. I didn't keep it. Want a good oud, gotta try Shagaf oud. Not a fan. Not a huge fan. I don't hate it, but I used to own it. Just one that I was like, oh, that one kind of makes me like sick a little bit. I don't know. I wore it a long time ago to a concert. I remember that. Armaf Club de Nuit oud. Isn't that like Herba Pura or something like that? Thanks, buddy. Getting Citizen Jack Absolute. I've tried that one. That one's pretty good. Yeah, Citizen Jack Absolute, it didn't really like perform on me because I had sampled it. I didn't buy a bottle or anything like that. But I tried it on like at a store, which doesn't always tell you, you know, everything, but it kind of faded off my arm pretty quick. But I remember thinking it smelled good. Okay. You know what? You know what's funny? Hold up. This one's reminding me of another fragrance now, and this is gonna sound crazy. I don't think anybody. I mean, I don't know what people are saying about this fragrance, but you know what? This is giving me like a tiny bit of too. Green Irish Tweed, in a weird way. Like it's giving me a little bit of like. I think that's what it's giving me. Hold on. I got this cough drop in, and it's like the menthol is like kind of coming out onto it or something. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's giving me a lot of different things. You said to give you the Tease Me. I'm gonna hold on to him. But yeah, a little bit of an imagination vibe. I'm getting some vanilla in here, I think, and I'm getting more of like a colder weather appropriate type of vibe for like a tea fragrance with this one. Someone I said to rate it. I don't really like rating fragrances sometimes, but oh, man, I mean it's probably a 7. It's probably a 7. I'd probably give it a 7. That's just now. I mean, it's only been dried down for like, you know, whatever, 15, 20 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, so, you know, it's going to change a little bit. Or a lot. I don't know why I'm smelling this. I have it on my hand. This one, mass appeal is there. Compliment factor, probably there with this, for sure, too. This one's probably around the same range, honestly. It's probably in that 7 range, too. This one, I would have to say. New into fragrances and bought not only Intense and Hawas OG. You're going to like those. You're going to get compliments with those. Looking to compliment or cop L'Immensité next out of any LVs. Yeah, that's a good one. L'Immensité, I do like that one. You can't really go wrong with that. That's a good choice. I also really like Meteor. Meteor is my favorite, but that's another thing. I know everyone loves Ombre Nomad. It's been a long time since I've smelled that. I'm not going to lie. It's been about a year since I've smelled Ombre Nomad. But I wasn't a huge fan of that either. What's up, KVG? What's up, man? Dynasty is fire, I agree. Sunkissed and Forbidden Fruit. I did see, shout out to my homie Vince Sense. He was on TikTok and he was talking about the Sunkissed one, I believe. And he said it smelled kind of like sangria from Lorenzo. Gonna butcher the name. Pizzaglia, I believe. He said it smells similar to that. I never smelled the actual fragrance. I've only smelled a dupe from Dua. And I wasn't a huge fan of that DNA. I don't know. I just wasn't. Me personally. I know a lot of people like that one. I just wasn't crazy about it. Gulf Orchid. Hakaya is the best Arabian Tonka dupe. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to beat the Memento from Riffs. That one's really good. It's down low. I'm not going to grab it. That one's really, really good. And honestly, this one, Dubai Night is kind of more of a twist on Arabian Tonka to me. That one has kind of more rose that comes out, and it almost has like this fruit. It's got like this Fruit Loopy, like fruitiness, if that makes any sense with that one. But it's really nice. You know what's weird too? One time my friend, because that used to be his fragrance, we traded for that one. But one time he was wearing that Arabian, you know what I'm talking about, Dubai Night. And it smelled exactly like Guidance from Amouage. It was so weird. I was like, bro, because he didn't have that DNA. I was like, what are you wearing? And he was saying it was that. And I was like, that literally smells just like Guidance. I don't know, it was weird. Sometimes fragrances will just smell like something totally different. Like, I've had that happen to me multiple times. That happens to also, like, my buddy when he wears, like, Myself EDP. That thing smells like so many different fragrances all the time. Like, he'll wear that. It smells like he's wearing Prada L'Homme. It smells like he's wearing all kinds of different stuff. It's weird. You heard forbidden fruit is a jam. I wouldn't know, to be honest. Rare carbon. That's the ombre leather, right? 1 million elixir, parfum, intense. Those are the best ones, I swear. 1 million elixir and 1 million lucky. Those are the best 1 millions in my opinion. Trying to trade anything for Gucci Porn 2. I don't have that anymore, man. I sold that. I do have some stuff though over here. I got a vintage Cool Water. I got a Dior Homme 2020. I got Versace green jeans. I got a couple Boudicca, the Victorious. I got some stuff that I'm gonna be letting go. Check my Mercari. How's Azure Velvet? The Leighton, the collage, right? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I might have went nose blind on the Citizen Jack. I don't know, to be honest. Oud and Roses is Chef's Kiss. Yeah, if it's done right, for sure. What's your top 5 frags all time? I feel like I always got the same answers for this. I hate doing it, but I'll tell you. I got stuff all in the way. That's kind of a tough question. Like, you know, you already know like some of them. I'm gonna say like, you know, I'm gonna have to throw Lamar in there. I love Lamar. I'm gonna have to throw that in there. Like my favorite pineapple fragrance for sure. I say it all the time, but I mean it. It's in my top 5, definitely. Also, like, I'm gonna stand up for this one. Also, like Richwood from Xerjoff. This one's top 5 for sure. This could be number 1. It's just fantastic. Like you have to try this one. This one is just an experience. Definitely that one. So Lamar, Richwood are 2 of them definitely. Another one that I might throw in there. This is hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is hard. I'll probably throw this in there, man. Honestly, I think African Leather might be in there. Like this stuff is amazing. It really is. Like spicy, masculine, rugged, but at the same time, it's mass appealing. God, bro, this is so good. Like this stuff is amazing. African Leather. I'd probably say African Leather would be in the top 5. And then let's see. Usually this. Oh, here we go. You know what? I think this is in the top 5 too. I think this Aaron Terrence Hughes Daddy is in the top 5. These are rare now. They don't make this fragrance anymore called Daddy. He changed the name of it. It's called Zeus now. Oh my dude. Like, okay. There's only been a few fragrances that when I bought them, I used to blind buy stuff like all the time. I blind bought this, my first ever Aaron Terrence fragrance. Bro, I'm not even kidding you. As soon as I opened the box and smelled this, my eyes rolled back in my head and I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's what I'm missing out on this whole time. Like, because that's when, you know, everybody was talking about Hard Candy Elixir, Hard Candy, all those other ones. I've tried, I had a 10 ml of Hard Candy Elixir. It is really good, I'm not gonna lie, but it's kind of just like a twist on Ultra Male. This one, dude, it's its own fragrance. It is kind of a little reminiscent of like Leighton and Carlisle kind of mixed together. But dude, guys, I mean, this, if you can get a sample of this, try. This is the only fragrance in my collection that I don't sample on my website. Like, because I just don't want to run out of it. Like, dude, I only wear this on, like, special occasions. This stuff is so freaking good, dude. Oh, my God. I'm about to have an orgasm over this one, man. Seriously. This one is, like, in my top 5, definitely. And you know what? Maybe I probably rounded out. This is hard. I have a lot of good stuff. I probably rounded out with this one. I still stand by it. I still stand by this Danae right here from Argos, because it's another fragrance like that. I was like, oh my God. Like, as soon as I smelled it, I was just like, wow, that's amazing. I was, what am I trying to say? I was on Mercari. I still shop on Mercari a lot. I do sell fragrances on there too. But I had bought a decant of this off some random dude on Mercari. And he was like, I can't wait till you get that. You need to smell that. Like, it's amazing. And I was like, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I got it. I smelled it instantly. I was like, oh my God. I went and bought a bottle like the same day. This is only a 30 ml. I need another bottle. I mean, I'm about to run out. But this thing just smells like pure money, dude. It's so freaking good. If you guys haven't liked the live, please like the live. And also consider dropping a sub. I'm about to do a ridiculous giveaway coming up soon. Like, I'm talking like 15 fragrances I'm about to give away. But man, dude, this Dene, definitely top 5. So to round out my top 5, it's gonna be Lamar from Kajal, definitely in my top 5. This is another one. As soon as I smelled it, I was with my ex-girlfriend at the time. Shout out to her. And she was like, don't wear that around anyone. Like, that is amazing. This stuff, dude, it's just amazing. It's like pineapple, red berries. I'm a whore for cashmere wood. I love that. I love cashmere in fragrances. It seems like every fragrance I smell with that in it is just awesome. This one, it's got some cardamom in there too. Really good. Like I said, Dene, definitely in there. Rich wood, definitely up there. African leather. This stuff, guys, if y'all haven't smelled this, like, the hype is real on this one. I'm not a hype beast guy. Like, I don't just hype everything that everyone else hypes. Like, this one is worth the hype. Like, this one is that good. I've never met anyone that didn't like this one. And I'm sure they're out there. People probably don't like it, but I do. And then this one would have to be the last one in there. It's not in last place, but Daddy from Aaron Terrence Hughes. It's the best fragrance I've smelled from that house easily. And I know this house gets a lot of hype. I've been seeing it on TikTok lately and stuff, getting a lot of hype and stuff. They changed their bottles recently. They're actually like more available now in the US, I saw. I think they have 100 mLs now too, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. But anyway, this one is their best fragrance. Like I said, I've smelled Hard Candy Elixir. I've smelled Hard Candy. I tried SLT Elixir. I tried so many of them. And they all smell like some kind of rendition of Ultramall to me. But this one, no. This is the best fragrance he makes. For sure. So yeah. Honorable mention. I mean, there could be a bunch of honorable mentions. But another one that just I love is this one right here. Amorous Homme from MFK. This is my favorite fragrance in that house. And they got some really good ones. I mean, as you know. Like Utsat Mood, Baccarat, which I'm not a huge Baccarat guy, but I do appreciate it. Gentle Fluidity Silver. They got a lot of bangers. This is my favorite. And speaking of that, I was already going to talk about it. Check out this right here. It's a dupe of that, of Amorous. This stuff is fantastic, man. One thing about Amorous is not a beast mode fragrance. It's kind of a lighter wear, but it's there. You know what I mean? It's more of like a sillage type of thing, rather than like just walking in and just like enveloping everything. But this one of those fragrances, you catch it in the air, and somebody's going to catch this and be like, what in the hell is he wearing? You know what I mean? But this stuff is good, man. Like I said, this is another one I bought at the mall. I never buy stuff at the mall because they always want to rip you off. But I like this one so much. I was just like, I'm getting it. Like, and I got a pretty good deal on it. It smells just like that. Pretty much. I'm going to answer some of y'all's stuff. Collage Snow is supposed to be Meteor. I saw that. What's going on, Flavio? I do got some Memo Paris. Actually, shout out to Memo, too. Not on no shill shit. Not on no, like, they send me stuff. Memo Paris has sent me fragrances. They sent me 2 fragrances right there. They sent me Ethak and Odeon, which are both really good. They did not send me African Leather. I bought that. I bought that before they ever sent me anything. But, yeah, they're really cool. They're really cool, man. I really, really like Memo. They actually invited me to Scent Explore. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to go. Kind of sucks. I want to go really bad, but they were gonna show me some of their upcoming stuff and everything. I really want to go, but so that's cool. That's the coolest thing that's happened to me as a fragrance reviewer. Definitely was a house like Memo reaching out to me and wanting to send me things. You know what I mean? And wanting to work with me. That's amazing. It really is. Green jeans. You have blue jeans. Green, yeah, dude. Green jeans right here. Look. And I found this. It is a legit bottle. You probably can't see that, but I found this at the thrift store, dude. I had heard about this fragrance. It's discontinued. It's rare. It's old school. But I was at the thrift store. I was looking around. They have fragrances there a lot for some reason. At the one near me, they have fragrances a lot. But they charge too much for all their stuff. Like, they're notorious for that. But behind their counter, they keep, like, fragrances and stuff. And I saw this back there. I was like, no way. And I want to say they wanted, like, $85, $90 for this, which isn't bad because this goes on eBay for, like, $200. But I got this for, like, 60, I want to say. Something like that. I talked them down. And but this is just like a old school green, masculine, soapy aldehyde type of thing. And it doesn't smell bad, but I would not wear it, you know? That's why I've just kind of been holding on to it. I bought it for a video. Never really planned on wearing it. But I have it. If anybody wants it, let me know. I mean, I will sell it to you. Or trade if you have something I want. Red jeans never smelled. Arabian's top. Man, this thing's changing, dude. This magnetic from Aromatics is changing. It is reminding me a little bit of Reflection now. But it's not straight up Reflection. It's kind of more of like myself and Reflection had intercourse or something. Like it's literally like a mixture of both of them, kind of. It smells good. It really does. Body chemistry plays a big factor for sure. African Rose I don't have. What's going on, Syed? Tahari Leather Oud. I've seen that like a million times. I heard it lasted 5.5 minutes. So I've never grabbed anything from Tahari. But I did see your combo of the Profumo, and that sounds cool. Profumo is one of those fragrances I think is overhyped, just my opinion. But the deep dry down I do like. Versace Blue. I don't have Versace Blue anymore. I don't have Dylan Blue. I like Dylan Blue. I don't know. I always get rid of it. You're probably talking about Eros EDP, which is a banger. But it's still good. Eros EDP is still good, man. Like, it really is. Important, does it? I'm not going to answer. I almost answered that one. Dude, my, like, ring light is kind of making me mad. Whatever. Johnny Jackpot, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? How do I like Lattafa Kamra or 9 p.m.? I get that question at least once alive. At least once. But, I like both of them. I like both of them. They both smell good. There's a reason that they're both really popular. I would say 9 p.m. is a little bit more diverse, I guess. Kamra is just like heavy for like winter. I love Kamra personally. And then even like the flankers of Kamra are really good too. Like Kamra Kawa, really, really nice. Kamra Dukan, really good. That Kamra Dukan changed so much. Like when I first got that Kamra Dukan, it was like just smelled like Kamra with like a touch of, you know, some other stuff. But now that it's sat for like a long time, that thing is like way different, man. It's smoky, spicy, tobacco, boozy. It has like this, it reminds me of something, man. It reminds me of fragrance. I wore it not that long ago, and I kept smelling something that reminded me of another fragrance. And I can't remember which one right now. Dude, this Aromatics, this magnetic right here, This stuff, all right, so I'll smell it and I smell myself. And then I smell it again, I smell reflection. Like, it's, I don't know. It really is like a hybrid of them. And I keep getting whiffs of like both. Heard ATH Ohm is really good. Buttery Iris, haven't smelled it. Name of this frag, sorry bro, I'm not sure. I'm probably way behind. Be happy with just one, hell yeah. African leather smells like a slight sweet tea from McDonald's. Not to me, Bubba. What's going on, Pablo? If you had to grab only 2, which ones would I take with me? That's a cool question. I like that one. I like stuff like that. If I had to take 2 with me right now, probably Daddy, just because you can't get that anymore. And, man, probably Richwood. Man, I don't know. That's a hard one. Probably Daddy and Richwood. Probably Daddy and Richwood. Those are like the sexiest fragrances in my collection, in my opinion. Like, up there for sure. Show the most beautiful bottles in my collection. Well, most of them are up here. One of my favorite bottles is definitely this one right here. From Arabian Oud. This one's called a Seal Special Edition. This is another one, dude. This could be in the top 5 too. Like, this stuff is amazing. This is top 10. Definitely top 10. Creamy vanilla with some rose, some oud, but not a heavy oud. And it's got some, it's called mulberry. It's like this berry note, obviously. God, it's good, dude. This stuff's like a 24-hour performer too. Like, everything from this house is just super strong. That's a really good bottle for sure. Another bottle that I really think is super cool is this one. This one's heavy, man. Electimus got some sexy bottles, you got to admit that. Caspian Cherry from Electimus. My buddy Cam, shout out to Cam. He said this smells like bug spray. And when I first smelled it, I thought it smelled weird. I was like, you're right, it does smell weird. But then I let it dry down and I was addicted to it. Like, this is like the most unique cherry fragrance I've ever smelled, seriously. It's just different. It's got a boozy amaretto cherry note, amaretto note with some cherry. There's some chocolate in there too. It's really nice, man. And these bottles are like super heavy, man. It's got a pressurized atomizer. It's so good. It's so good. Only thing about this house though is I hear they have some like bad chemicals in their fragrances. I don't know. I'm sure all of them do, but I'm not gonna live my life worried about that. I kept seeing some dude on Fragrantica just hating on this brand, like saying, "Oh, they got this and this in there, like dimethyl hexa, whatever, like that causes cancer and all that." I'm sure all of them can, but this one definitely on there. Not trying to spread false information, by the way. I don't, I probably could have left that out. Oh my goodness, man, this has definitely got to be like probably the best looking bottle in my opinion. Ajal from Spirit of Dubai. Look at that, man. Like, the craftsmanship on this bottle is insane. See that? This thing smells so unique, too. Like, it smells like walking through a tropical rainforest. Nothing smells like this. Nothing. Like, you will not... Nothing even smells close to this. I promise. Like, it's another one. I had to buy it. Nothing smells like this. Please like the live, and like I said, consider dropping a sub if you haven't, because I'm about to be giving away like 15 fragrances we're going to talk about here in a little bit. So yeah. You know another beautiful one I'm going to show you real quick? Another really nice bottle is this one. This is one of the sleekest bottles in my collection. This Kajal Jewelry. Nobody talks about this, man. And I don't know why, honestly. Because one of the best honey fragrances in my collection, or I've ever smelled. Like, it's one of the best honey fragrances I've ever smelled. It's another one when I bought it, or I had a sample of it, and I instantly just went and I hunted down a bottle. Got it on Mercari for a pretty good deal. But this is like honey, some florals, spicy. I get almost like a tobacco vibe, but there's no tobacco listed in this one. This is like top 3, 4 Kajal, like in the whole house. I'm telling you. This one, Lamar, Icon. And to be honest, man, that new one that came out, Topaz, that stuff's fire too. I don't have it. But yeah. Oh, and then yeah, hold up. We got to talk about Argos bottles too. I mean, this is a 30 ml, man. 30 ml. And look at that. That's insane. That's insane. But this Fall of Phaeton is just, God, bro. This smells so good. I wore it yesterday. And it's like if you took the base of Danae, which, by the way, like I said, is a top 5 fragrance for me. If you took the base from this and took all the citruses out and stuff, and you replaced them with vanilla, oud, leather, and a little bit of ginger, that's what you're going to get with this one. This thing is a banger. Amazing for fall. Like, absolutely amazing. Top 3 fragrance of the winter. Man, a lot of ones I just said, you know. Honey Oud, a good one. Latent Exclusive. Right there. Some cheapies. What's a good winter? Okay, right here. Designer. Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum Ombre. I talk about this one all the time, but it's amazing. This is like one of my favorite releases of this year, definitely. If you like tobacco, you like honey, you're gonna like it. It's got some iris in there. It's got you can tell it's a Givenchy Gentleman fragrance, but it's more tobacco and honey forward. Black Jeans. What are my top 5 dupes? One of them, definitely, I just recommended it to somebody. Game of Spades Wild Card. I have it up there because I just like the bottles. Game of Spades Wild Card. Definitely top 5 dupe. I'm trying to see if this one is a top 5 dupe. This Extrait de Parfum Club de Nuit. I just got this like a week ago. I was really missing just straight up Aventus DNA. I have some hybrids of Aventus and all kinds of stuff, but I just wanted good old plain Aventus. And that's why I grabbed this. It kind of needs to macerate a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But kind of like a fruitier take on Aventus. Like I said, it's got some macerating. It's got some macerating to do. Pretty good, though. It performed pretty good when I wore it. Other dupes. This one, man. This is a really good dupe right here. It still is. It still is. Eternal Oud from Lattafa. Still a good Grand Soir dupe. The best one, in my opinion. Like, it's good, dude. I'm telling you. This one. I mean, Vintage Radio, for sure. I'm going to throw this one up there, too. Game of Spades No Limit. I love this. I just love this DNA. Like, I absolutely love the DNA in this of Amorous. This stuff is just sexy to me. It really is. That's one I would throw up there. And then another fragrance, man, that smells so good is this His Confession, man. This stuff smells good. Like really excuse my language, really freaking good. I wore this a lot recently. It's just been something, you know, I'm gonna put on right now. It's been something I've been like reaching for. I don't know. And it's already gotten stronger. When I first bought this, it had like weak sauce, like no performance for some reason. But it's been sitting and it's starting to kind of mature. I wore it. I got some, went to the doctor like a week ago. Wore this, got a compliment. Yeah, so I mean, it just smells good. It's like an iris, vanilla, benzoin. Kind of smells similar to like in your Givenchy Gentleman family, but it's also got its own thing going on. A little bit of Dior Homme Intense, kind of. It's really good, man. I'm telling you. I'm just not a huge fan of I mean, the bottle's pretty ugly, but at the same time, kind of cool. The cap is trash. Like, it's just straight up plastic. But, wanted to mention that one. Ever tried Xena Nocturne? No, I have not. A lot of freshies currently looking for special coldies. JT. I haven't tried Dawn. I have not tried that. Johnny Jackpot. Kajal Lamar is so good. Kajal Lamar is amazing, dude. I've had people tell me that Kajal Lamar, like I saw people saying it smelled like, I can't remember. I saw someone say something absurd. I'm like, but hey, everybody likes what they like, you know? I don't see how you don't think Lamar doesn't smell amazing, but some people don't like it. French Defense is fire. And you know what? Yes, it's a clone of Banana Republic. It just is. I don't care what anybody says. It is a clone of that Dark Cherry and Amber. But it's like 100 times better. And I only have a 30 ml decant right here of French Defense. But dude, I put this on the other night. It's so good. Like, cherry fragrances, it's amazing. Like, I think Caspian Cherry is more unique. But this one's more mass appealing for sure. And probably smells better, honestly. But like I said, Caspian Cherry, more unique for sure. Richwood smell. God, man, Richwood's amazing. Don't know if Azaro 1 is a good perfume. The original one, it's pretty solid. It smells a lot better in the air than it does like off your skin. It's good, but I would go with something else. I'd go with like Wanted by Night from that line. Wanted by Night is amazing. Most Wanted Parfum. Those are the two best fragrances in that line. I do not like that new one, the Elixir. I just don't like. I do not like leather. The leather in there. I just don't. I don't like the leather raspberry combo. I don't like Tuscan leather. I'm sorry. I just don't. Wanted by Night, in my opinion, is the best one. In my opinion. But Most Wanted Parfum is super good. So, like, they're both, like, right there. I just think Wanted by Night is more unique. Wanted Parfum is fire. I can't hold y'all, man. I'm telling you, the more this dries down, it is reminding me of Imagination. I'm going to be straight up. It is. It smells good. It's a twist, but it is reminding me of that. And this, it is reminding me of myself. And it also reminds me a little bit of Reflection Man. It really does. I'm not going to hold you guys. I'm not going to bullshit you. It really does. They smell good. They smell really good. But, you know, I appreciate him sending those out, though. I really do. And I would love to try the other ones. I would love to try the other ones. I might grab one. Wanted Parfum is fire. Sorry, by Night. I want to see Obsidian from French Avenue. I think I've seen that. Atomic Rose is fire. When it comes to Initio, I'm probably going to say Paragon is just a masterpiece in my opinion. I'm going to say Paragon. I think Absolute Aphrodisiac is alright, but in the air it just smells like vanilla to me. I'm not a Oud for Greatness guy. I'm just not. It's not bad. There's nothing wrong with it, but it just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. Oud for Greatness don't do it for me. I don't like Oud for Happiness at all. It smells like weed or something. Like it's got this funky smell to it to me that I just don't like. Like this peppery. I don't know. I don't like Oud for Happiness. I'm blanking on Initios right now. Narcotic Delight's good. Side Effect is good, but it's not my favorite. I sound like a hater out here, don't I? Atomic Rose. It's been a minute since I've smelled those, though. Best Al Haramain. I don't even know if I have any Al Haramains anymore. I really don't. I gotta have an Al Haramain. I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Right here. Yeah. This one's good. I'm not gonna say it's the best, but it's good. I mean, it's a good. Man, it is good. Really good Arabian Tonka clone. But this one's got like a twist on it. It's almost got like this like Fruit Loop, like cereal fruitiness in there with it. It's good. And more rose. But yeah. Habik. That's why I got this out. I have not smelled this fragrance since I bought it and did a review on it. That was like over a month ago for sure. So I'm about to smell this right now with you guys. I'm afraid I'm gonna like knock this toothpick down my throat, and that is not something I want to do on live. But let's try this out. Sometimes these things take a long time to macerate. This really hasn't changed a whole lot for me. Let's get on the blackout right there. Ooh. It's a little harsh, kind of like right off the opening. But I like this bottle. I always liked that bottle when I saw it. It's a little tacky, but I kind of like it. I don't know. Something about the purple and the jewels and like the little stuff on it. It's not bad, man. It's not bad, but it ain't bad. It ain't all that either, you know? This one. It's not. It's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of, damn, it's reminding me of a few things. I'll tell you what's way better than that fragrance in every way. Like similar kind of fragrance, but way better is this one. Sultan's Whisper from Aza. It's way better. I promise. It's kind of a similar fragrance, but it's got a lot more vanilla in there. Here's how I would describe it. I'm not a huge Halfeti fan. I know everybody loves it. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's okay. This one kind of has similar vibes to Halfeti, but it's got way more sweetness and a lot of vanilla, like a lot of vanilla. And this stuff is like insanely strong. So that Habik, it does have a little bit of like a Lamal kind of DNA going on too. It's good. Like, it's not bad. I don't know. It's just not, it ain't all that to me. This one's better. No, they don't smell exactly the same, but they give me similar kind of vibes. This one's better. And then another fragrance that gives me kind of in that similar kind of vibe is this one right here. Like the 9 p.m. Elixir. Kind of like just similar, not the same. This one's got a, actually now that I smell it, it's different. But this all, there's so many, like I have so many fragrances that just remind me of each other. Like that one, these two remind me of each other. Like Teriyaki Intense and this one, very similar. I think this smells better. I think this Teriyaki Intense better than this for sure. This is better than all the other fragrances I just showed you. All the like Habik better, Sultan's Whisper better, this better. This is the best one for sure. But I love this one. And I used to say it smelled like Camera, kind of, you know. But it's its own thing, man. I love that one. Teriyaki. If you see that out, pick it up. Just do it. For sure. You know, something I want to try just because of the hype it's been getting. Like, I'm like, all right, I got to try it. Is the Outlands from Amouage. Like, the dupes that they're making. The Ramad Oriental and the other one. You know what I'm talking about. Rayhan, whatever. That stuff better be good. That's all I'm going to say. Shout out to my guy, Hard Body Fragrances. He said it wasn't all that. And I believe him because, man, that thing is just getting, I don't know. I just feel like that thing's overhyped. But I haven't smelled it, so I can't say. Club de Nuit Intense Man Limited Edition Parfum. Yeah, that one's good. Lamar Noir was a nice bottle, but I'm not going to lie, guys. Like, I love that bottle, but the fragrance itself, it was all right. It wasn't bad, but it kind of made me sick. Like, it kind of made me nauseous. Like, I was wearing it one day, just wasn't a great day for me, and that stuff just, like, was so strong, and I could not stop smelling it, and it just rubbed me the wrong way, and I ended up trading it or something. I can't remember. I was hyped because it's Lamar Noir, but also have the UAE edition of Intense Man. Hell yeah. I mean, the best winter perfume for school. You can't go wrong with Camera, bro. You can't go wrong with Camera. Let's see. I'm gonna give you one here. I mean, you're gonna be smelling different than everybody, but try this one. Try this Al Jahara from Latafa, Niche Emirati, whatever. This one's really good. This is a slept-on Latafa, man. I'm telling you. It kind of smells like a mixture of like a side effect with like a Ojan from PDM. This one's a banger. Not talked about. Don't know why. It's got a it's got like a heavy like cakey vanilla going on in there too. Hold up, I'm about to spray a little bit of it. It's good. It's good. It's getting better. This one keeps getting better. Yeah, grab you that. Vulcan Few. I'm not buying the Vulcan hype, man, right now. I'm tired of God of Fire DNA. This fragrance is better than God of Fire in every single way. Number 4 Neon. This stuff is so good, dude. Like, seriously, I wore it today. I was like, what do I want to wear? Saw this, grabbed it, put it on. Pretty affordable for a niche fragrance too. This thing's like $100, maybe 120 in that area. It's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. My favorite mango fragrance still, this one. I like it more than God of Fire. Honestly, I do. Is that a black tie dupe? No. Johnny Jackpots. Sorry, guys. I know I'm way behind. I'm sorry, y'all. I talk too much, but I'm trying to answer everybody. Armoff Odyssey Manor is Sky Limited Edition. Really? Out of all your fragrances? That's what's up. That one's supposed to be Scandal, right? Speaking of Scandal, I'm going to show you guys something y'all probably have never seen. I still haven't reviewed it. I should have reviewed it. Like, now people probably already reviewed it. Whatever. I don't care anymore about that. I used to always try to be like one of the first people to review something, but you can't live your life like that. You know what I mean? This one from Lattafa is called, I'm not going to try to say it, man. I'm gonna butcher it, but it's like Shayakal Shu Supreme. Let's just say Supreme. Look up Lattafa Supreme Edition. This one is a Scandal Absolute clone, and it's really good. It really is, and it popped out of absolutely nowhere. Like, this thing, I don't know when I know it came out this year, but never heard anything about it. Lattafa be doing that, man. Like yeah, everybody obviously is gonna hear when a new Commerce is coming out, a new Assad, which I don't have the new Assad, by the way, but it's got in my mouth. But you know, they just be dropping like random flankers from like stuff that no one even knows about, which is cool. I like that. But this one is really good. It's like Scandal Absolute. So if you're looking for a Scandal Absolute dupe, this thing is like $18 on Amazon. Seriously, it's $18, and it's like 1-day delivery. So definitely check that out. If you're looking for that DNA, I'll do a full in-depth review on it. I just haven't done it yet. My Air Cherry Intense. Ooh, yeah, I don't have that one. Vulcan Few or Liquid Brun. Neither. Get Lattafa Art of Nature 2, I think it's called. Or get Liquid Brun, that's good too. I just want to be different, sorry. Blessed Baraka. I used to own Blessed Baraka. I don't have that one anymore. That was one I liked but didn't love. I liked it, I just didn't love it. And if it's a niche fragrance and it's, you know, hundreds of dollars and I don't love it, I can't hold on to it. He says my grades changed on the Aromatics. Not really. I'd probably give them both a 7, just being honest. Which is not a bad rating. They both smell good. I just, you know, I didn't even notice the back of them have the name, which is cool. I didn't even notice that, which looks really slick, honestly. With the font and stuff. Looks good. The cap's plastic. Atomizers. Good atomizers. But yeah, I mean, they're both solid, good fragrances. I mean, I give them both a 7. They're both good. They're going to perform, I can tell. Very oily, like just oily. So I know they're going to perform good. Yeah, they're both nice. You hate Paragon. That's crazy to me. Narcotic Delight is good, I agree. I used to have that little purse dupe from Fragrance World that looks like a purse or whatever. Man, I had to get rid of the bottle. I had to. It smelled good. And the plastic kept breaking off and stuff. I just got that in my mouth, the fragrance. You know, I have been going to Burlington's. My Burlington's dry, like super dry. But I've been going to Burlington's and looking for the Supremacy Collector's Edition has been popping up there. I kind of want that. You know, if I find it at a rack store, I want it. So I've been looking there. Haven't found it. Haven't been rack store a lot lately. I used to go to rack stores like every freaking day. Like on my days off, I go all the time. But I don't go as much. Must Therapy's a banger too, I agree. Rehab smells like Spice Bomb to me. Not worth the money in my opinion. Max female compliments in one day you got. I don't know, to be honest with you, but Club de Nuit Intense Man, I mean, any version of Aventus it just gets compliments like every time. It really just does. The EDP, look, I haven't reviewed the Club de Nuit straight yet. It is good. Like I said, I'm gonna let it sit for a while and like mature. But the Club de Nuit EDP I think was better. I really do. The Club de Nuit EDP was a banger, like absolute banger. But I remember one time I was in Burlington, funny enough, and back to back I got compliments from women with this one. And yeah, it's fitting. It's called Daddy, right? Ew, my fingernail looks gross. I ate Indian food tonight. I got like yellow, whatever it's called, chicken, whatever. I ate Indian food with my dad, and it's actually funny. Like, it was so spicy. I haven't had Indian food since I was like 13. I'm 30. So it had been a while, but we're eating Indian food and we're like dying. Like, cause they were like, how spicy do you want it? And he was like, medium. I was like, yeah, me too. And dude, like, it was so spicy, man. And my dad was like, he's like, I'll tell you what, he's like, my stomach's about to be rocking and rolling, rocking and rolling tonight. I was dying at that. But anyways, Daddy, dude, it gets hella compliments. Like, it got 2 compliments from women back to back. And in a Burlington, I was just shopping around looking for fragrances. And this girl walks by and she's like, what in the hell are you wearing? Like, what do you got on? And I was like, oh, it's called Daddy from Aaron Terrence Hughes. And then like literally 30 seconds to a minute later, her mom walks by and compliments me with this one. So, you know, that one definitely gets some compliments. I remember one time I was in Walmart. That's where I got a lot of good compliments in Walmart for some reason. I was in Walmart one time and there was this lady following me around. And she was like, what are you wearing? She's like, I feel like Patrick trying to get the Krabby Patty formula or something. And it was Zion from Alexandria Fragrances, which is Elysium. It's their version of that. And by the way, Alexandria is an amazing dupe house, like amazing. Their stuff is all on point. It's great. I need more fragrances from them, honestly. I used to have a lot of them. I've traded over the years and stuff like that. But really good dupe house. And when it comes to dupes of Elysium, theirs is the best performer. Like, because I bought that one from Fragrance World. The one that used to get hyped up, it was like Divine Asylum or whatever. That thing lasts like 10 minutes. Do not buy that. It smells amazing, but it literally does not last at all. It just doesn't. And that's how it is with Elysium DNA in general. But Alexandria's does last pretty good. I think Side Effect's pretty mid too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I agree. Sauvage gets compliments. Guys, look, I've talked about this before, but I'm gonna go into it again. Also, if you haven't liked the live, please like the live. Anyway, I got into fragrances back around probably around January of 2022, around my birthday. I was starting to get into them around Christmas of 21. I started coming across Jeremy fragrance and all that. I've always kind of worn cologne, but I never was like into it, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden I start seeing Jeremy fragrance. I start watching fragrance people. It just keeps popping up. You know how YouTube is. And I went to the mall on my birthday, my 27th birthday, I believe. And I kept hearing about Dior Fahrenheit. I remember that back then. I kept hearing about how good Dior Fahrenheit was for some reason. And shows you how much the fragrance scene has changed. But I went to the mall and I was like, do you guys have Dior Fahrenheit? And they were like, yeah, over here. Which I don't even know if they have that at the mall anymore. But I smelled it and I was like, that's nasty. I don't like that. And then she's like, try this one. And it was Sauvage. And I tried it and I was like, oh my God, that is amazing. And she was like, you want it? And I was like, yeah. So I bought like a 50, or it was like a 30 ml of this back then on my birthday, and I felt like the man, dude. Like, I was wearing that, and I was like, this is the best smelling stuff ever. And then I went to a fragrance booth after that, because I remember Jeremy Fragrance used to hype up Lacoste White a lot. That stuff did smell good, I'm not gonna lie. I bought that one too, so I had Lacoste White in this. And I still love Sauvage. It does smell amazing. It really does. I don't wear it a whole lot anymore just because, you know what I mean? But it smells good. And it's one of the fragrances that got me into fragrances, so I had to get it. I had to have it. Another bottle of it. But I traded my old friend for that, actually. You know what I got recently, just because I missed the DNA, was Toy Boy from Moschino. I didn't remember it having a pressurized atomizer, but it does. Really good atomizer. I like it. Some people don't like it, and I understand that. I can understand someone not liking this. But this is like a fresh, watery rose to me. I will say, it does smell a little different than I remember it smelling. It's almost got this... It's going to sound weird, and it's going to turn people off, but it almost has this, like, slight bit of, like, a pissy kind of, like, in a... It's hard to explain. But it's got this, like, a little weird smell, a little bit in the opening. But then it dries down. It smells amazing. I really like this one. This one gets compliments, too, in my opinion. And it performs really well. This one always has performed good. I like it. I was just missing that DNA. But, yeah, that was one of the first fragrances I bought, too. Was Toy Boy. That one was getting hyped a lot back then. Versace Eros pulls women. Hell yeah. Neon is fire. Candy, man. I haven't smelled that one in a while. How's Mystery for him? Mystery for him. Dude, I'm drawing a blank on that right now. I can't even think of what that is right now. Mystery for him. What is wrong with me? I can't think. I'm sorry, dude. I can't. I'm literally drawing a blank. I'm sorry. Eros Flame. Eros Flame's good. Gave me headaches. But it smelled really good. Versace Fire, really, really, really good. Lions Club, Monarch. Don't have it. I have Altair. So, I mean, yes, I could use a dupe. I have a dupe of it. I have Lattafa, forgot. I have Lattafa's Art of Nature 2, I think it's called. Smells just like it. It really does. Funny story for those of y'all who don't know, Altair is the whole reason I have a channel. Like, I have a YouTube channel. Like, I was just a fragrance addict, and I just kept buying fragrances, kept spending money constantly, getting fragrances like an idiot. And I was like, you know what? I should probably make like a YouTube, you know what I mean? Or something, like, because I just keep spending money on it, you know? Make it into something else. And that's how I started my channel. And Altair came out, and I just blind bought it. Like, I just blind bought it as soon as it came out. And I was the very first review of that on YouTube. So, that's how I started my channel. But, if you go back and watch it, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's pretty bad. But, yeah, I just sat my phone up against my TV, and I just sat there in a dark room, and I was like, smells pretty good. Smells kind of like Mercedes-Benz. Like, I just, you know. But, yeah, I do like Altair. I don't wear it a whole lot because I don't know. But it is nice. Barara King, Eros Parfum. You know another, like, Barara I have? I don't even want to get it out because I'm afraid I'm going to knock stuff down. That King Soleil. Smells good, but it's, like, kind of funky or something. Super strong, though. French Avenue Side Effect. 24 hours on skin. Teriyaki Intense, one of the best frags Lattafa's put out. I agree. French Avenue After Effect. I used to have one called, like, Aftermath or something like that. Good night, comics, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. House of Wasp Fire, it's good. Odyssey Mango, haven't seen that one. It is Game of Spades Wild Card, Dylan. Top of Moroccan Blue. Yeah, see, I'm way behind, guys. I know I'm way, way behind. Moroccan Blue, like, I bought that a long time ago. It was at Burlington. Wasn't super impressed with that. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't keep it very long. Like, I bought it, and I tried it, and I was like, it's all right, and I took it back. Aromatix gonna have another line. That's what's up. Side effects mid is crazy work. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like, I mean, it's not bad. You know what side effect? You know what I think is ruining side effect for me is it has a little bit of like this BO like kind of curry or I don't know. It's got some kind of like BO cumin like weird smell to it. To me, something that was expensive but worth it. A lot of them, man. Richwood from Xerjoff. That Arabian Oud up there. That one's worth it to me. The most expensive fragrance I ever bought was Blonde Amber, and it was not worth the money to me. Like I returned it, or I didn't return it. I sold it, I think. But it just wasn't doing it for me. Because as soon as I smelled it, it smelled just like Oud Tobacco from Montal, man. And I remember I made a video on that a long time ago saying that, and now I see people saying that now. It does smell similar to it, to Oud Tobacco from Montal. I was expecting Blonde Amber to just blow me away, and it just didn't. But it smells good, you know? And like I said, I got this Lattafa Art of Arabia 3. This does it for me. I don't need a million dupes of it. Somebody sends me one, sure, you know, I'll talk about it. But I don't need a million dupes of something. And this one, it does the trick. It's a little twist on Blonde Amber, but a little sweeter. This one's got dates in it, I believe. But it's good. And it gets compliments from experience. This one does get compliments. Pick up a pickle vibe. Montree said, you know what I mean about the pea? Yeah, it's got like this pea smell or something. I don't know, but like it goes away. What's something that was expensive? I think I answered that. Is it bad that most of my collection is clones? It's not bad, man. You know, nah, it's not bad. I just like having a little bit of everything, you know, and it's different as someone who talks about it, like, on YouTube and stuff. Like, I gotta have a little bit of everything. Like, I could just talk about dupes, but... And I like talking about dupes, because I know the majority of people want dupes, and I get that, you know what I mean? Like, I wear dupes all the time. I only wear my niche fragrances on special occasions, or I want to remember something. That's the only time, pretty much, I wear niche fragrances. Not always. Sometimes I'll throw them on. Like today I wore... Like I said, I wore Neon from Thomas Cosmola today. But this is a more affordable niche fragrance, so... And it's damn good. Like, this stuff is amazing to me. Like, super high compliment factor with this one, dude. Like, I didn't get a compliment, I'm not gonna lie to you, but... I wore this today, and I was at Walmart, and I kept walking by people, and I was like, someone's gonna say I smell good, and no one did. But... When it comes to mango fragrances, it's just a tropical... watery... it's got a Baccarat vibe going on too. Like, I don't know. It's just really, really good. That one. Sparkly is a word I would describe it. Ignite Oud. I don't have Ignite Oud. I always wanted it. I just never grabbed it. Armaf Hunter Killer. It is not better than Naxos, bro. But it was pretty good. Hunter Killer's not bad. I used to have it. I just hated the bottle. And I don't know. I got rid of it because I couldn't stand the bottle. I sold it to this dude, man. I remember that. I'm gonna have to take a piss here in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Been drinking these liquid deaths and stuff, which they're not very good. I'm not gonna lie. I just grabbed it because I was at Dollar Tree, and I just was like, ah, why not? And I grabbed a couple. But nah, Hunter Killer, nah, it ain't touching Naxos, bro. It ain't touching Naxos. And honestly, the only reason I've never grabbed that Mashrabia stuff from Lattafa is because I've tried Smoking Hot from Killian. I had Dua's version of it, which was good. But that DNA is like cloying to me. I don't know. It smells good, but it's just... It almost is like candle smelling to me. Mashrabia. Or just that whole DNA. The Smoking Hot DNA. I don't think it slays Crimson either, man. Rayhan Crimson's pretty nice. And I'm not a Rayhan shill. I've never been sent anything from Rayhan. You know, I'll take it. Hey, Rayhan, you're watching. Send me stuff. I'll review it. But getting back to the aromatic stuff, just again, man, like, these both smell good. This does kind of remind me of not my bad, not this one. This reminds me of Imagination. It's a kind of a twist. I do get it, like, so I pick up some vanilla in it. It does smell good. And if you like Imagination, you're gonna like it. And this one, it is kind of like a mixture sort of like myself, and it definitely has reflection vibes too. I think it's more myself though. I do. It's good. They're both good. I give them both a 7. I do. And I would like to try the other ones. I might grab one. I appreciate you, Blair. Thank you. Mason Alhambra Victorioso Legend layer with Hawas Ice. Interesting. You probably smell, honestly, you probably smell really good. I don't have Hawas Ice anymore. I can't remember why. I think I just traded it or something. It smells good. You can get it anytime, you know, so. What are some popular fragrances you don't like? I don't like Imagination that much. It's okay. Like, that's one I don't really care much for. Don't care for her, Halfeti. What are some other ones? I can't look back at my collection because I like everything in my collection. I'm not as crazy about Imagination as everyone. Not crazy about Halfeti. Don't like Ombre Nomad. Don't like Oud Maracuja. I'm not crazy on I don't think Side Effect smells bad, but I'm not a huge Side Effect guy like everyone else. It's hard to pick a PDM I don't like, because PDMs all pretty much smell good. They really do. But a lot of them are overhyped. I don't know, man. There's a lot. There's a lot. I have to think on that. I'm not really crazy about Sauvage Elixir, really. Just thinking about it, because I have a dupe right here of it, which smells pretty good. But, like, I mean, it's good for what it is. I'm just... Oh, Santal 33. Don't like it. Don't like it. Thank you for the compliment about my eyes. I appreciate that. Alexandria City of Angels. Is that Angel Share? No, it's not. Their Angel Share is Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, right? Rest in peace to him. Rock Rose, way better than Blonde Amber. I haven't tried Rock Rose. Versace Eros, hell yeah. Naxos. Naxos is not weak, my guy. Naxos is not weak. It's been a long time since I've worn Naxos. I wore it to my friend's wedding like a year ago. It's been a long time. I got it for sale. I sell decants on my website. For some reason, people don't buy a lot of Naxos decants. I don't know why, but it is available on the website, kelsmells.com. You can sample like every fragrance up there pretty much, and here, some of them, not all of them. I haven't added all of them yet. But it helps the channel, by the way. Be smelling myself all day thinking someone must smell me. Yeah, I mean, there are times where you're just walking around and you're like, dude, come on, bro. Like, there's no way I'm not going to get a compliment, you know? And then you don't. Sometimes you do. Did I layer which ones? Untold with 9 p.m. Rebel. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good, actually. Oh, yeah. Here's another one I haven't talked about yet. It's all right. I got this one because I've always been intrigued by the bottle for some reason. But this is from Ahmed El Maghribi. It's called Herfa. And that bottle's pretty cool to me. Like, I don't know. It's different. And then the cap. It's got that kind of stuff going on. It's about $40 on Amazon or something. Good atomizer. It smells pretty good. It's like a green, fresh, clean. Type of thing. Spicy. This one's pretty good. It's not blowing me away. Very oily though, like all fragrances from this house, and definitely performs pretty good, but not as strong as, you know, some other stuff from them. Definitely not. Doesn't blow me away though. Does not blow me away. Decent. Decent. Imagination is literally a flanker to Bulgari Port Homme. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've never been a big Imagination guy. Another one that I got that I don't like as much is a lot of people were really hyping this. I kept seeing like this one, this Prada Amber. I did buy a used bottle. No. Like, people, it's not horrible, but people say it's like the best soapy designer. No. Not to me. Not to me. This is going to sound weird. I don't know if you've ever tried. I feel like I'm sitting really close. I don't know if you've ever tried Muse from Zerzov. Very strong, like plummy, fruity type of thing, like super strong. When I first smelled it, I liked it, but then it kept drying down and it got very like cloying to me. This kind of reminds me of that. I don't know why. Like it's nothing like that. You look at the notes, like they don't share really anything. I don't think. It's got a similar smell, but this one's like more masculine for sure. I don't know. Just wasn't crazy about the Prada Amber. And I saw a lot of people really love that one. City of Stars better than Imagination. Yeah, I like City of Stars more too. We'll always say 10 sprays for everything. Hell yeah. Layer the Aromatics. Okay. I'd probably say you probably go with this first. Like, you probably go with Tease Me first, I would say. Probably go with that one. Funny name. Let that one sit for a little bit. Yeah, as soon as I spray it, the opening's got more sweetness. Like the opening has more of that vanilla kind of vibe. I like the opening. I like the opening. When I first sprayed it, it had like this smoky, like heavy smoky smell, but like that opening's pretty good. But we don't wear the opening, you know? We wear the dry down. I like that opening though. That opening is good. It starts to dry down though. I'm already getting the kind of imagination-y kind of. I'm telling you, man, there's a little bit of like this Sprite kind of lemon lime thing going on. Like kind of, I don't want to say sedly, but I don't know. It's reminding me of something like that right now. Vanilla though. Right now it smells like vanilla, lemon lime, and tea. I'm gonna let it dry down a little bit more and then I'll put some of this on there. What's up, buddy? Go ahead, ask. In my early 20s, I'm interested in this guy at my gym who's also 20. What scent do you recommend? At the gym, I mean, hold on. Can I ask what your gender is? Because, I mean, if you're a guy, like, I'm trying to think, like, when it comes to, let me put the music back on. When it comes to, like, a gym scent, let's see here. I think this is, like, one of the best gym scents ever, in my opinion. Just this Coach for Men, like, it just smells good. It just smells really good, honestly. It's going to get compliments. It's not offensive. It's not overly strong. It smells amazing. It's so versatile. And the performance is good for like the gym too. Like it's this isn't as weak as people say in my opinion. But that's a good gym one. I think you could wear that one. What else? Another one, like I work like this is a good one too. Like YSL myself, like not myself, Y Elixir. A little bit more on the expensive side. But I like this one. That's like a good like kind of gym sporty type of thing in a way, but it's kind of more like a grown-up version of the Y DNA. It's like a glass you'd sip cognac from. You talking about the I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna put this other one on top of that. Also, Dylan Blue. Try that one out. Try Dylan Blue out. When you get a chance, you got to layer Mancera, Cedra, and Afnan Supremacy. I bet it is. I bet it is. Weird thing is, I sold my Cedra, and I love it. Like, it's not like I didn't like it. I just, at the time, I wasn't giving it enough wear. I don't know. And I needed some money at the time, not gonna lie. And Dude just bought it from me. I did a bundle for someone. Just rock Coal Opulence, Blue Talisman. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I had Blue Talisman. I had a bottle of Blue Talisman, and mine did not perform that well. Mine did not perform that well for some reason. It smells amazing. I don't know if I was just going nose blind to it. I like Blue Talisman personally. I think it smells good. I think it smells really, really good. But I think I go nose blind to that DNA. For the price, I would just get a dupe. Just unless I had a bad batch or something. I don't know. Smelled amazing. This is dominating. This is dominating Tease Me right now. That myself DNA is pretty heavy. No problem, mixed martial artist. What about Arabians? Club de Nuit Sillage. Club de Nuit Sillage is pretty good. It's alright. If you like Silver Mountain Water, it's pretty good. Can we get 40 likes, guys? One like. One like. It's kind of bothered me. Can we just get one more, please? Just one more. It's messing with my OCD. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like I said, consider subscribing because I'm going to be giving away a bunch of fragrances when I get to 5,000. I hope I get to 5,000 before the end of the year. If I don't, I'd like to get to 4,500, which I think I'm pretty positive I'll get there, but I'm going to be giving away so much stuff, guys. I'm thinking about giving away this one, Royal Blend Sequoia, which is a good, a really nice dupe of Angel Share Paradise. This one's good. Might throw this one in there. And then I have a bunch of other stuff. Like I got this Imagination clone from Collage. I have this. It smells really good. Don't know if it's cloning anything, but it smells amazing. I have this one. Gonna throw in there. I have this. Smells awesome. I don't know. I think I'll throw this one in there too. This Tarathi Brown smells really good. Smells like tuxedo. More vanilla to me. Tuxedo. And then even this one, like, it's not like I don't like the way these smell. These all smell really good. I have a lot of fragrances, you know what I mean? And I'd like to give some out to you guys. Got this Reef 11 right here. Smells really good. I don't know. I kind of want to keep this one. I don't know. This is nice. But I might throw this one in there too. Got this one right here. Sauvage Elixir clone. This one, that bottle is amazing. I love that bottle. And this is the same house as it's the same people that make Spirit of Dubai. So like the same people that make the bottle I showed y'all earlier, that really cool bottle. Same people. But this one's good. It's not for me, but it does smell good. I got a bunch more. Those are just a few that I'm probably gonna be giving away. So y'all help me, I help you. Somebody wins like 15, 16 fragrances. Missoni Wave. Yeah, Missoni Wave also a really good gem fragrance for sure. I kind of want that again. I used to have Missoni Wave. You know another good one, if I can find it. I think it's on my bottom shelf and I'm not going to get down there. No, it isn't, but I'm still not going to grab that. You know it's been a minute since I've worn? Hold on. This right here. It's been a while since I've worn this one. Essential from Rosasi. This stuff smells good. This stuff smells really good. This kind of reminds me a little bit of like Imagination, but better. Like this smells better to me. Like this one's good. It's got like this, I believe it's got rose in there. It's got a lot more sweetness. It has a little bit like vanilla to me too. Ginger. This one's good. I like this one. I like the way this smells more. Supposedly it's supposed to be a clone of YSL is it Ultime? Discontinued. Supposed to be a clone of that. Never smelled it, but this smells really good. I just kind of honestly forget I have it sometimes. Paris Corner, Zodiac, Solmaris. Good gym scent. Hell yeah. Art of Universe, the best. I can't say that's not true, man. Because Lattafa, I mean, Lattafa's Lattafa, you know? Their clones are good. They just are. Laird Lamar and PDM Delina. Bro, I love Delina. Like, I wear it. Like, I like that DNA. Like, yeah, it's feminine, but I like it. And it does smell, it smells really freaking good. You're right. Lamar and Delina does smell good together. My buddy, shit, is that you, Cam? I don't know, but he told me about that. Something I figured out. You know how people used to say, you know, the Lattafa with the flamingo on it, La Charmante Eclatant or whatever? That is not a pink boa clone. And back in the day, I think I said it was maybe. Like, I didn't know for sure. I said people are saying that. I don't know because I had never smelled pink boa. Well, a little bit later, I ended up getting pink boa in a trade. Don't like it. Do not like pink boa. Pink boa is feminine as hell. It really is. It literally smells like sweet tarts. Like, if you want to smell like sweet tarts, that's cool, you know? But no, man. That is a clone of Delina, is what that is. The La Charmante Eclatant, that's a clone of Delina. Because this house, another house from TikTok sent me some fragrances. They're called Centaura. And they're really good clones. They sent me an Oud for Glory one, which, like I said, I can appreciate Oud for Glory. I'm just not really crazy about it. The other one was Delina. And I'm like, that is exactly what that clone smells like from Lattafa. And then I had went and I smelled Delina again. I'm like, that's Delina. So I like Delina. I think Delina smells really good. That's a women's fragrance I would rock. Just my opinion. And I heard Snoop Dogg wears it. But I remember one time, dude, man, it makes me miss that fragrance, honestly. There was when I first, cuz I got that La Charmante Eclatant fragrance with a Halfeti, I think it's Halfeti, is it leather or something? I can't remember which one it is. It's Halfeti Cedar, that's the one, Halfeti Cedar. I like the Halfeti Cedar. I did like that one, but I layered those two, the Delina clone with Halfeti Cedar, dude. I smelled freaking good. Like, I smelled so good. I remember that time. It was about a year ago, actually. I remember going to Columbus, checking out a bunch of rack stores, going around the outdoor mall out there and stuff, and I just loved the way I smelled. I remember that day. So yeah, you're right. Lamar and Delina, great layer. Love It's Essential from Rosasi. Yeah, man. I mean, I think It's Essential smells great. That's another pretty good gym fragrance in my opinion. Bold Red, another good gym fragrance. Bold Red, man. How long does it last? Well, I glaze it. I love Bold Red, as you see it there. I mean, it's still in my collection. I really like it. For me, if you got to spray it heavy. You definitely got to spray it pretty heavy. But if you spray it like 8 to 10 times, you might get like 5-6 hours maybe. You might. I remember one time I was like, you know what? I was going out on a date one time to a movie, and I wore Bold Red, and I just blasted it on. And I remember I went to see that movie with Harold and with the Kumar. Was it Harold? I can't remember. The guy from Harold and Kumar in it. It's called Afraid. It was like an AI movie. I liked it until the end. I hated the ending, but I was wearing that fragrance, and I could smell it on me like for a while. So, like I said, spray pretty heavy. You might get like 6 hours, 5 hours. You spray light, you're not gonna get much. But it smells good, man. It really does. It's just like a douchebaggy, sporty, like, type of fragrance. But it doesn't smell just like anything. Like, it is kind of its own fragrance, in my opinion. Unless there's something I haven't smelled. I don't know. But, I like it. I like Bold Red. Now, when it comes to the other fragrances in that line, the black one's good, too. I forget the name of it. I don't have it, but I can't remember what it's called. But that black one's pretty good. I think it's a Zara Was One Parfum dupe. And then the blue one's ass. The blue one is not worth it to me. I mean, it's only 20 bucks, but it just kind of smells like, it's just boring. The blue one's boring. Don't get it. But the Bold Red, I stand by Bold Red. I like it. Is it going to blow you away? No, hell no. But it smells good. It's 20 bucks. There was actually a guy on my Instagram, he hits me up from time to time. We talk sometimes. And he always wanted it because I talked about Bold Red. He said he could never find it. I think he lived in Vegas. He said he could never find it at his Ross. That's where you'll find it, by the way. Sometimes it's at Burlington, but pretty rarely. But yeah, so I actually bought it for him and sent it to him, Bold Red, just because I wanted him to try it. So yeah. Versace Eros. Eros is good, you know. Apple, vanilla, mint. God, it smells good. Eros smells good. This is the EDP. I think the EDP is probably the best one. The EDT is good too. I don't remember the Parfum. I'm sure it's pretty similar. Eros smells good. It really does. And honestly, that 1981 Los Angeles Guess is good too. Like, I don't have it anymore just because I was decluttering. But it's a good clone. Like, 1981 Los Angeles is not, like, exact, but it's a pretty damn good clone. You can get it for, like, $15 too. One of the better performing Guess fragrances for sure. I usually don't get Guess stuff because, you know, I don't know. I don't really mess with Guess like that. But 1981 Los Angeles is a good clone of Eros. Sleeper nobody talks about, Armaf Private Keys line. Yeah, that's a good point. No one does talk about those, and I do see those pretty often. Y'all chat amongst yourselves for like a minute. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, so if the person who mentioned the private, or which one, the Armaf line, that was an amazing piss, by the way. But the private key success or whatever, what's the best one in that line? By the way, if you guys haven't ever tried tart cherry juice, supposedly the stuff is supposed to, if you go to the gym, the stuff is supposed to help with like muscle recovery, sleep, a bunch of different stuff. So, and I actually like the taste of it. I like to mix it with stuff. I like to mix this with sparkling waters. Like, I don't know why. It just adds some flavor to it. I actually like the way it tastes though. And it's good for you apparently. Seeing Diesel at Burlington. Diesel. I've had a couple Diesel fragrances and they were all right, you know. They were okay. Diesel D squared, I think. You're probably like those ugly bottles, like the they look like they're like melted or something. I think that's the one you're talking about. I'm about to start setting these back up, and if you guys want to ask a question about any of them. But that layer I did, the Aromatics fragrances, this is just way stronger than this. Like, Magnetic is way stronger than Tease Me, so it kind of dominates. At least for now. It kind of dominates. I'm going to set these right here. And I'm going to start putting these fragrances back. That way I don't have as much of a mess to clean up when I get off here. And y'all can feel free to ask me whatever. Man, but yeah, like I said, I put on this the other night. French Defense, man. It's a banger. It's just, I know they clone Banana Republic, so I'm like, come on. Like, apparently they work, they use a lot of the same perfumers from Banana Republic. Like, the person that made Blockade also made Midnight Hour from Banana Republic, so, you know. I don't know, but... Putting Lamar back. There we go. Good pine fragrance. You know, that's actually interesting, the fact that you ask about that. This one, if you want a piney fragrance, I forgot to mention, this has a piney vibe to it. It really does. This Herfa. Supposedly, this is supposed to be a clone of Dawan from Arabian Oud. Have never smelled it. I did own Sultani that everyone was just hyping up to the moon, man. I bought a bottle of Sultani. That thing did not perform at all for me. Like, it did not perform. And it was actually pretty interesting because I was on Facebook, in the Facebook fragrance groups. By the way, join those if you're not. You meet a lot of cool people in there. A lot of good deals. Just be careful who you do business with because some people are scammers. But there was a guy that was interested in my Sultani, and he was trading me a Ventus cologne, right? He happened to live, like, I gave him my address so he could ship it to me or whatever. He happened to live in like the same town as me, so we drove and met each other at Walmart, and we sat there, talked for a while, and traded. And I never heard from him again, but yeah, I had his Ventus cologne, and it didn't have a cap on it. I had to order a cap for it and stuff, but it was a legit fragrance. It's just, I ended up trading it. Smelled great. Just, I don't know. Didn't really perform that good. But the Sultani one, like I was saying, Sultani, man, everyone loves that. And I didn't think it smelled bad, you know, but I almost like couldn't smell it. Like it was just like, I don't know. This one definitely has a pine vibe though, with that, like, it's a green type of fragrance, clean, fresh. It's got some musk, apple. I feel like it smells good. I mean, it's just, it doesn't blow me away, you know. But when it comes to Arabian Oud, that blows me away. The one up there, the Seal Special Edition, that one's amazing. I don't know Yusuf. As far as Lattafa Pride line, Art of Arabia 1, get Vintage Radio. Art of Arabia 1, I forget, is that Imagination? I can't remember. Nitro Green, never smelled. Is the magnetic just like Reflection Man? No, not to me. Similar, it's not just like it. I get more of a myself vibe, personally. What's the most compliment getter? 9 p.m. No, I'm just playing. But I'm not playing. Club de Nuit, man. It just is. Club de Nuit is. Like, it is a big compliment getter. Legitimately. Just picked up Eros Energy. Man, I love Eros Energy. You really... Okay, I need to go hit Marshalls. I love me some Eros Energy. I'm not gonna lie. That stuff smells good. I saw people saying it smelled like floor cleaner. I'm not jacking off, guys. I promise. I'm just throwing this bottle back and forth. Eros Energy smells good. I like Eros Energy. I went to California a couple months ago to meet my buddy who was in here, Johnny Jackpot or whatever he called himself in here. And we were going around smelling stuff at stores and stuff like that. And I just threw Eros Energy on when I was there, bro. And I just loved it. Like, I need a bottle of Eros Energy. Actually, cool thing or funny thing about Eros Energy, when I heard that was coming out, I like talked about it and I was hyping it and like I was hyped for it and stuff. It took forever to come out. If you guys remember that, Eros Energy, like they leaked that like way before it came out. But anyway, I had heard that samples were popping up at like malls and Dillard's and Macy's and all that. I drove an hour away to get samples to talk about that for y'all on YouTube. I mean, I know it's not crazy, you know what I mean? But I drove a whole hour away to get samples of that. And I remember that girl was really cool. It was at Dillard's in Cincinnati, and she gave me, that's where I smelled Neon for the first time, from Thomas Cosmala, wherever it is. You can't see it, but I wore it today. That's the first time I ever smelled all those Thomas Cosmalas. Not the first time ever. I had smelled one before, but I tried the Thomas Cosmalas and all that, and I just love Neon. But she gave me like a bunch of samples, dude. Like, that was back when the new Spice Bomb came out, the dark leather and stuff. She was super cool. She let me take a bunch of samples home. She like made them for me and everything of the Thomas Cosmalas. And I literally bought Neon like the next day. Just got Defy Parfum from Burlington. Defy's alright. I don't think I've tried the Parfum. I had the EDP, I believe. Do I have Game Space Wildcard? I believe I answered you. I do have it, yes. It's right there. I don't need to get it down, right? But it's right there. It's really good. I actually had a guy hit me up earlier on Facebook. Somebody I used to be friends with. I mean, we're kind of cool. And he was like, he sent me a picture of Lafayette Street. He's not really a fragrance guy. He's actually a music artist, but he sent me a picture of it, and he was like, is this good? And I was like, yeah. I was like, it is really good. I was like, but if you're going to get it, just get Game of Spades Wildcard. It smells exactly the same, and it performs really, really well. And he was like, are you sure that's the best clone? I was like, I think it is. You know, some people are going to say other stuff. I haven't smelled all the clones, you know? But Game of Spades Wildcard's a banger, you know? It gets the job done. So I think he bought that. But when it comes, like, that stuff is fantastic, and so is this one that I'm throwing around, this No Limit, dude. Like, and I think these are probably the best atomizers of, like, any fragrance I've ever seen. Like they are just insane. God, it smells so freaking good, dude. Like, when it comes to, it got my mouth. I'm not a huge fan of that, but when it comes to this, God, I just absolutely freaking adore Amorous Ohm. I love this stuff, man. The X-Straight, next, when I run out of this, I'll probably get the X-Straight, just because it's a little stronger, little different, just barely, like, not much. But this is just such a good clone of this. They're kind of hard to tell apart, honestly. The only thing I would say is this one has, like, a touch of, like, a vanilla sweetness to it, just like a touch. I feel like Amorous, the original, kind of has a little bit more of a freshness to it. But, dude, when it comes to, like, compliments and just smelling amazing, I really recommend this one. But funny enough, I wore this to work when I got it, and one of my friends smelled it, and he said, I hate that. And I was like, what? And he's like, I hate the way this smells. And I was like, how do you hate that? Like, I don't get how you hate the way this smells, personally. I don't know. But this stuff is just, it just makes me feel some type of way, as you could tell by how hyped I'm getting talking about it. I just love it, man. I just love the DNA. It's one of those DNAs too, like you know, the actual Amorous. It just reminds me of a certain time period. It was just a year ago, honestly. I had never been to a Saks Fifth ever before. I live in Dayton, Ohio, and we don't have a Saks Fifth around here. Cincinnati, I don't even think Cincinnati has a Saks Fifth. I had to go to Columbus, which is like an hour and some change, and I loved it. When I went in there, I was just like a kid in a candy store, man. I was like smelling everything, and I tried all the MFKs, and it was just a great experience. But I was like, dude, no one talks about this Amorous. This stuff is so freaking good, man. Because I remember they didn't want to give me samples in that Saks Fifth. Like, they were like really stingy. Like, they didn't. I told them I was a YouTuber and I did all this. Then they started to kind of warm up a little bit, and they decided to give me some samples. But at first, they didn't want to give me anything. And he let me pick 3. He made me 3 samples to take home. I took Amorous home. I took Oud Satin Mood, I believe. And I took Oud X-Straight, I think. Which that one's okay. It's been a long time since I've smelled it, but no. I took Gentle Fluidity Silver too. I took that one. That one's a banger too. But yeah, just reminds me of good times. Really love that DNA. I know I've been going on forever about it, but I just really love it. So yeah, Game of Spades Wildcard is a banger. It's worth the hype. This one too. I've tried a lot of fragrances from this house, and There's a lot of good ones, but none of them are doing it like these two for me. And my friend had bought the Emerald, I think it's called, the Symphony clone, the Louis Vuitton Symphony, which Symphony, it does smell amazing. But something about that one in the air when he wore it, I don't know. It didn't smell right to me. Like in the air, it didn't smell like you would think it would smell. And I just wasn't a huge fan of it in the air. It didn't perform that great to me. The sillage wasn't anything special. I don't know. But I've tried other ones too from the house. I've tried the Tribeca clone. That one's pretty good. But you gotta like that DNA, you know? You gotta like that Baccarati kind of DNA. You just have Lattafa Comrie, Liquid Brun, Tom Ford Extreme, Club de Nuit. What else do I need? You need something that's not so heavy. You need a freshie. Go get you a YSL. Go get like a Y or something. I don't know. Get like YEDP. Something like that. YEDP is a banger. Go get something like that. Maybe get yeah, you just need a freshie. You need a freshie, mass appealing type of thing. Blue de Chanel, maybe. Something like that. Bro, I do read comments, man. What are you talking about? I read everybody's comments, bro. I'm not trying to be like a dickhead, but like I do. I know it takes me a while sometimes, but I read everybody's comments. I appreciate everybody asking me questions, you know? Sorry, ask me another one, bro. If you have another one, I'll answer it. Barara Onyx layer with Assad Bourbon. You know, I remember when Assad Bourbon came out, everybody hated on that, like it wasn't that good. And I remember getting it, and I liked it, but I ended up getting rid of it. It's super sweet, man. Like, Assad Bourbon is, like, very freaking sweet. It smells good. I remember it kind of reminded me a little bit of, once again, oh my god. I remember it kind of reminded me of, like, something in, like, the Stronger With You line or something. I can't remember. It's been a while. Spice Bomb. You know, another one that people hate now, that people kind of liked at first, it seemed like, was Assad Zanzibar. Like, when that first came out, I felt like everyone liked it, and then everyone just hated it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was pretty kind of good in a way, but it was weird, you know? A little bit. It was a little bit of a weird release. I remember, like, a really interesting layer one time that my friend wore. He wore Assad Zanzibar with Bold Red from Perry Ellis, and I was like, it was actually kind of smelled good. It actually smelled kind of good. I like those really weird layers like that. I don't know. I just think that's really cool. But Zara Most Wanted is goated. Agree. Do I sell decants of Neon? I do, and that's actually one of my best sellers on my website is Neon. People love to buy samples of that. So check it out, kelsmells.com. You know, check it out. I do have it on there. I just re-upped on decants too. Like I have nice decants too. They're like metal and glass, and they're all labeled, and I don't play. So I package everything super good. Not to toot my own horn, but if y'all haven't liked, could y'all like the live? Can we try to get to 50? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Best out of the shower, clean, fresh. Man, I know the answer to this. Hold up. Well, you know what? You know my personal, like, there's, like, I could give you a bunch of those, honestly. Like, okay, hold up. I'd say like way too much and way too much. You know, maybe like a Prada Carbon. Kind of good out the shower type thing. This is a compliment monster too, by the way. Very similar to Sauvage, but this one's got lavender. It's smoother. It's not as, like, peppery. This one's good. Honestly, Bold Red, bro. It's another good out the shower type of fragrance. Bold Red from Perry Ellis. I like it, man. It's got a pressurized atomizer kind of too. Like, not really, but kind of. I like it. I think it smells really good. It's just like a douchey good, like, in a good way. Like Fierce, that's another, like, good out the shower type thing. One of my favorite all-time out the shower fragrances that I used to wear all the time, and I am going to get me another bottle of this, is discontinued. It's kind of rare now. It's from Diddy. It's a Diddy fragrance, guys. Sean John, 3 a.m. I know a lot of you guys have heard of this. And it's probably got the best, you know what, I said the Game of Spades have the best atomizer. This one could be better. Look at this atomizer. Okay, you know what, I don't even want to spray anymore. I don't want to waste it. This stuff smells so good, dude. This stuff is unique. It really is. Like, this, nothing smells like this. Literally, nothing smells like this. I saw people saying gin tonic from M. Micallef and stuff. I tried it. No. I mean, it's similar, sure, but no. It doesn't smell like this. This stuff just smells so nice. It's a fig fragrance. But I used to wear this out of the shower all the time. It doesn't perform very good at all. But I actually used to spray my bed with this. Like, I would spray my pillows with it. I spray my bed with it. Because I just love the way it smelled. It just doesn't perform great. You know, you might get a couple hours. And you got to spray a lot. But it smells so good, dude. Like, you know what? Game of Spades, if you're listening, bro, clone this. Clone this. Seriously, somebody clone Sean John 3 AM. Like, I'm begging you. You know what? There was one guy that did. And I asked him to. I had no clue he did it. There used to be a guy. I don't know if y'all know him. It's been a long time. There was a dude that made YouTube reviews. His name was like Honest Fragrance Reviews. He was like a lawyer. And he wore like a suit and stuff. Anyways, he had a fragrance house called King Fragrances. And they would make dupes and stuff. Apparently, he lied and said he was somebody else and all kinds of, it was weird. But anyway, the house, like, it doesn't exist anymore. But I hit him up one time and I was like, can you clone 3 AM from Sean John? And he did. And he got it pretty on point. I'm not going to lie. I had a tiny bottle of it though and I ran through it. But it performed pretty good and that's the only time anyone's ever cloned it. Somebody needs to clone this, dude. Seriously. Somebody needs to clone that. But yeah, those are a couple pretty good ones. What's my opinion on what? The No Limit Soldier. I love, yeah, No Limit Soldier, bro. Mason Alhambra Ebon. Layer it with any PDM Altair clone. Baby Cat and Altair. Okay. Yep. That sounds good. Do I like Mancera Red Tobacco? I do like Red Tobacco. I used to have it. I don't have it anymore. Reason being, like, this fragrance right here is just better, like, all around. Triumph of Bacchus from Argos. Like, it's like if you took the base of Red Tobacco and added, like, fruitiness in there. Like, this has, like, peach, which I'm really not a big peach smelling. Like, I hated bitter peach from Tom Ford and stuff. But this is just like a fruity tobacco, cigar, vanilla. It's kind of just like the Red Tobacco type of DNA, but way better. This one. And I'm almost out of that too. People like to buy samples of that one too. Do I have After Effect? I don't. Does anyone have Hawass Malibu? No, I don't. How's the Full House? I don't have Full House, man. Is that the Another Imagination clone? If it is, I don't care to get it. To be honest with you, man. Add a nice winter, cold weather, spicy, warm, sweet frag. I think Tobacco Vanille's fine, but I'd get this. Hold on. I'd just get something like, I'd get like this Kamer Dukan. Grab this one. It's better. Like, a lot stronger. A lot more head turner, like attention grabbing. If that's what you're looking for. If you're not looking for that, then get Tobacco Vanille. But if you're looking for something that's like, you're gonna walk by someone, they're gonna be like, get this one. Yeah. This one's really nice. And you gotta let it macerate. Like when you first get it, it's alright, but you let it sit, it really changes. Like this thing has changed more than like a lot of fragrances in my collection. And I can't remember what it was reminding me of last time I wore it, but it had this, it was reminding me of like a specific fragrance. I kept smelling something and I was like, what is that? Like, who is that? And it was me the whole time, but I know that happens to y'all too. Like that happens to everybody, but I don't know. I can't remember what fragrance it reminds me of, but it's good. I'd go with something like that. Do I know Rain Essence? I've heard of that one, yes. I like the bottle. I like Bulgari. I have one Bulgari which is Black Cologne. I love that one. It's discontinued. But I've never smelled Rain Essence. I'm not even going to lie. I have not. The Strong With You Sandalwood. I've never smelled Strong With You Sandalwood. I want to. I've never smelled it. What's so special about Louis Vuitton Imagination? I don't see that. I mean, I think it smells good. It doesn't smell bad. It's not worth the hype to me. I had plenty of chances to get Imagination. I had someone that was going to trade me Imagination. I just don't care. I just don't want it. Like, why have a fragrance that's that expensive that I don't want? You know, that I don't really care that much about. Like, when it comes to like tea and all that kind of stuff, dude, this is like way better than Imagination. The way this smells. I'm not like quality-wise, hell no. But this smells way better to me. And I'm a Meteor guy. Like, I think Meteor is way better than Imagination. And I don't even think it's close. Like, just in my opinion. But, like, if I had to rank the Louis Vuittons, I don't know exactly what order I put them in. But, I mean, I'd probably put Meteor up there. I like L'Immensité. I probably wouldn't put it second. There's a lot that could come in second. Like, I like Pacific Chill. Afternoon Swim's good. You know, it just doesn't perform that well. I'm not an Ombre Nomad guy. I'm really not. Like I said, it's that rubbery oud I just don't like. I don't like that rubbery type of oud. I'd like to re-smell it, though, because it's been a long time since I've tried it. I liked, okay, like the opening of Lovers is kind of weird, but I like the dry down of Lovers. You know, they have a lot of good fragrances. Like City of Stars I like, but you gotta like white florals for that one. I don't know. Imagination would be like, maybe in like 6, maybe around there. I don't know. That's a hot take. I don't care. Appreciate you, Dougie Fresh. Coach is good out of the shower. Oh yeah, Coach is amazing out the shower too, for sure. I forgot. Thomas Cosmola, Star Chaser. See, my buddy was telling, I remember someone really was hyping Star Chaser. They're like, oh my God, you got to try this. It's way better than Lafayette Street. It's better than, and I like Thomas Cosmola. I'm a Thomas Cosmola fan. But Game of Spades Wild Card is way better. It just is. Like Lafayette Street, it's got an interesting like synthetic nature to it. And usually, it's weird. I don't really like super synthetic smelling stuff, but usually, but something about the DNA of Lafayette Street, it works for that. And I still think Game of Spades Wild Card is the best DNA of, like, a dupe of that DNA. Because my friend bought a sample of Star Chaser, I smelled it, and I was like, it's good, but I just get Game of Spades Wild Card, you know? And then I saw someone else saying Luminous Ghost or whatever. I tried that. Didn't perform as good as Wild Card for me. Smelled good, sure. It smelled great, but just didn't perform like that one. Armoff Hunter Killer over Red Tobacco. Hunter Killer smelled really good. I wouldn't say it was a Red Tobacco clone, but I mean, kind of definitely in the same family. Heard about After Effect. Yeah, I had one called I think it was Aftermath. It was a good clone. It was a really good clone. But yeah. Comer Dukan must be gatekept. Comer Dukan's fire, bro. I don't gatekeep, dude. Like, I used to kind of a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, kind of. Until I started my channel. I'm like, I can't gatekeep and have a YouTube channel, you know? Like, I used to kind of gatekeep with my friends a little bit. But I used to be a dickhead, kind of, man. Like, because people, like, my friends will start buying all the same fragrances I have and stuff. And, like, there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? But, like, sometimes I'm like, come on, bro, really? Like, you're gonna buy my signature scent? Like, I remember, I was the Lamar guy, dude. Like, I hyped Lamar up so far that no one would buy it because they respected me enough not to take Lamar from me. Because that was, like, the one fragrance I was like, do not buy that one. And I don't care anymore, bro. Like, I prefer if, like, my best friend didn't walk around smelling just like me, you know what I mean? But, you know, I can't control what you do with your money, bro, you know? Like, Lamar's really good. My friend told me that. He was like, bro, if we never work together, he's like, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to buy Lamar. I'm like, cool. I mean, go for it. Does Riffs freeze? I don't think I know freeze. I tried Swiss Arabian Incense 01. No, I have not. Don't care for Louis Vuitton fragrance. You should buy Game of Spades Wild Card. Banger. Have I smelled Territor Wild Platinum? That's a wild name. No, but I know that that's one of those houses that the mall places love to push on you because they're dirt cheap. And they try to sell them to you for like 50, 40 when they buy them for like 10 bucks or 5 bucks or whatever. I have not, I don't remember anything from that house, to be honest. Maybe I should check them out. They just always struck me as like a really cheap, like, I don't know. But I should probably check it out because I've seen more people lately asking about that brand. Where'd I be getting my hats from? Damn, look at that. That's kind of a shit. I'm kind of ashamed of having that like sweat stain. Sorry about that, but this is one of my favorite hats. I believe I got this one from Culture Kings. And I have a lot of hats. I really like hats. I kind of want a new one, to be honest. But yeah, I got this from Culture Kings. I get a lot of them from just different places. One of my favorite ones is the one with the Cleveland Indian flipping you off. That one is amazing, but you can't get that no more. That thing is like, the only bad thing about it is the sweatband starts to smell like sweat, which I don't like. What do I think about Supremacy Collector's Edition? Sorry, the person that said I don't answer questions. I'm sorry, bro. If I missed your question, ask again. Like, I try to answer everybody. That's why I'm here, you know? I'm here to talk to you guys. I don't want to be in a live and just fucking no one ask me questions. I'm sitting here. I'm going to get off if y'all do that. So I really appreciate the questions. What do I think about Supremacy Collector's Edition? I'm going to keep it a buck with you, bro. I don't know if I've ever smelled it. I really don't think I did. And the only reason is because I heard it was a Ventus Absolute. And I was like, I don't like a Ventus Absolute. So I just didn't even. I tried Boss Bottle Bold Citrus. Yes, I have. I tried it in California and I don't remember it. Rare Reef Performance, way better. And last, haven't tried that one either. Is Calmer better than Angel Share? They're different fragrances. I remember back in the day, people used to say they were that Calmer was a clone of Angel Share. Nah. Totally different. I mean, they're in the same family, I guess, but Calmer, I mean, I don't know which one's better per se. Like, probably Angel Share, I guess, but Calmer is really nice too. But the more time I spend with the Calmer Ducan, like I'm starting to, bro said gatekeep it. But the more time I'm spending with this one, it could be the best one, you know? I don't know. And I really like Kawa too, Calmer Kawa. I used to see people all the time saying that Kawa was like, or I used to always say Kawa was the best one. And it could be, but this might be better. This might be the best one. I remember when they used to say, remember how the Calmer, they used to leak all kinds of stuff. There was a red Calmer, it was like a cherry Calmer. That was supposedly a real release that just hasn't came out yet. Supposedly there's supposed to be like a red Calmer coming out. I don't know. That would be good though. The Calmer DNA with like a cherry. That would probably be pretty good. But this Ducan is nice. Yeah. Yeah, this Ducan is nice for sure. My opinion. It just got all up in my nose. Just random, but you know what else is a nice little fragrance? A nice, fresh, like, sporty, dickhead type of fragrance is this one right here, man. Invictus Platinum. And this is like a messed up bottle. Like, it's all chipped up and beat up. I don't know what it is. There's some, like, pages on Mercari, for example, of like people that have really beat up fragrance bottles. I don't know if they get them like from like, I don't know where they get them from, like some kind of like warehouse. I don't know, but this one's all jacked up as you see the bottle and stuff. So I got it really cheap, but it's the real thing. You know what I mean? And I really like this. I really, really like Invictus Platinum. This is one that I've liked forever. Like back when, this might be the best Invictus, man. Just to me. But I remember I smelled this like years ago when I first got into fragrances and I loved it. And I didn't buy it for like years. And then finally I was like, dude, why don't I own that? Like, I like it. And there's supposedly a clone or whatever. The Armaf Odyssey Aqua, I believe. This one kid I used to work with, he wasn't a kid, he's a man, but younger than me. And he was like, hey, bro, what's a good... he's like, I want Invictus Platinum or whatever. I love that. And I was like, don't get it. I was like, you should get the clone or whatever. I was like, I heard there's a good clone. which I should have just told him to get the real one, but he got that clone and he said it smelled horrible. And I was like, really? I was like, everybody says it's amazing. Like everybody says it's like 1-to-1. But that was a long time ago. He said it smelled like weird and shit. I don't know. But I don't think I've even ever smelled the Armoff one. But I like Invictus Platinum. For sure. You just got what today, Biggie Small? Sorry. You're the fragrance guy at work. Nah, me too, bro. Me too. Me too. I mean, a lot of people have started wearing fragrances. I'm gonna just say that. Like, there's a lot of people that didn't used to wear fragrances that wear fragrances like every day now, and that's good, you know. That's good. But a lot. I mean, I'm the same way. I'm glad to do that too. I'm glad that people are getting into that because it's good to smell good, you know. It's a good thing. It definitely isn't a bad thing because there's some people that don't smell good, and you know. But same thing for me. Looking for a new office scent. Currently rocking Chrome Azzaro. It's pretty good. Anything in that ballpark other than imagination? I got you, bro. You know what? I mean, it's kind of a similar type thing, I guess. Go get the Wyle Parfum. Get anything in the Y line from YSL. I'm not kidding. This is another one that got a lot of compliments really quick. Is this one? Wyle Parfum. I believe this is the new edition. They reformulated this or something. They did like a new version of it for this year. I think that's this one because this one has like a little bit of like that conifer. It's like a piney type thing. This one's a little different than I remember Wyle Parfum smelling when I smelled it a while ago. So I traded for this. I believe this is the new version, but I actually kind of like the other one better, the original Wyle Parfum. But this is really good too. And it gets compliments, man. Like I said, I wore this to work one day, and like 3 or 4 people said, "You smell really good. Like your cologne smells really good." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And I was wearing that one, so that one's a good one. And then I really like another good one is like not in the same family. This one's got a little bit more. This one's not as like fresh, but like Allure Homme from Chanel. Like I really like this one too. You gotta be careful. Can't say Chanel on here. But yeah, this one right here. That's a good one for like kind of like a casual type one, but a little different. And then like Y Elixir is a banger. I can't stop burping, man. Excuse me. I really like this one. When this first came out, Y Elixir, no one really liked it. Everybody said it was too expensive, which it was. But I had bought this like right when it came out and reviewed it. And then I took it back. I'm not even gonna lie. I took it back to Macy's because it was like $200 for a freaking 50 ml or whatever. And then a little bit of time passed and I started to miss it. I was like, you know what? That was a pretty good fragrance. And I just bought it again. I found it on Mercari, got it again. I like the bottle too. I like that like blue color, like that electric blue. This one's nice. It's like a more grown up, dressed up version of like the YDNA. Probably the most mature smelling Y to me. That one. It does have a, like, there's an oud note in it. But it's like very subtle. Like, there's like a subtle oud kind of, but not really. Earthy vetiver-ish type of fragrance. I'm not a big vetiver guy. I'll tell you a fragrance with vetiver that I really like though is like this one right here. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever, dude. Like this is good. It's grapefruit and vetiver. And it's nice. It's really, really good. And also you might want to look for like Terre d'Hermes or something. I don't have that. I should probably get me a bottle of that or check it out again. It's been a long time since I've smelled Terre d'Hermes. But I'm not really a big earthy guy personally. Sometimes I like stuff like that, but you know, I don't have a whole lot of that. So I'm not, you know. Yeah. You got Armaf Private Key to My Dreams. I don't think I've tried that one. Fresh vetiver. What do you think of Gulf Orchid cocktail line? You know what? I had the I found one at Burlington. I can't remember the name of it now. I reviewed it on here and it smelled pretty good at first, but then I was like, eh. I don't remember what it had, like a little like lemon on it or whatever. Maybe they all do in that line. I can't remember the name of it. It was all right. Yeah. Got off on collector's edition. Is collector's edition, is it regular Aventus or is it absolute Aventus? I have myself the black bottle in the rotation. White Blade Parfum, a cleaner smell. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think myself is kind of like a which it just depends which one you're talking about. Like the myself, the original one's kind of more of like a laundry detergent-y, like fresh type thing, and then the Le Parfum's got like a vanilla note and everything like that. But no, I don't know about cleaner. Cool Water Jupe. Hey man, I like Cool Water and Jupe, believe it or not. Favorite retro colognes. I like Tommy. I like Tommy for Men. I think Tommy for Men smells good. And honestly, man, I think L'Immensité from Louis Vuitton smells like Tommy. So, I think it's like a modern Tommy kind of. Thoughts on Valentino Uomo Born in Roma? It's been a while since I've tried just the original one, but I still think this is the best one. The Coral Fantasy. I love this one, man. This is another one. I just love it. It's one of my favorite designers. And I actually just got it again recently. I had it a long time ago, and I got it again. I just love it. But if you haven't tried it, I'm sure you have. But if you haven't, it's like a spicy, fruity, sweet, mass appealing type of fragrance. But it's got a darkness to it. It's not like a fresh. Like it does have a freshness, but it's not a fresh fragrance. It's more on the spicy. Great for fall. Like really good for fall. This is like Hall of Fame designer fall fragrance right here. But it, like I said, it's got tobacco. It's got red apple, not green apple. Cardamom, spicy. It's really good. And it's a moderate performer. It's nothing like crazy, but you spray pretty heavy, you're still going to be smelled with this one for sure. But the original Born in Roma, it's been a long time. Best Guerlain. Man, I don't own a single Guerlain. I'm not going to lie. And I probably should. I don't own a single Guerlain. Give me a recommendation. I'm not huge on the Guerlain L'Homme line, really. Like, it's not bad. None of them really, like, took me like that. A lot of people prefer the OG White Le Parfum. I do. I prefer it, and I think I own the new one. So, yeah. Try Blue de Chanel exclusive. I like that one, yeah. I do like it. They actually, there's a thing called Buzz Agent, I believe it's called, where you sign up and they'll send you, like free stuff sometimes. And they sent me a sample of that. And I do like that one. I do. I do like the Bleu de Chanel. At first, I was like, eh. But I like it now. Favorite YSL? Man, that's hard. YSL is just a good house. I might say La Nuit de L'Homme, even though I don't own it. I'd have a dupe of it from Alexandria that's really good. But that's why I don't own it. But La Nuit de L'Homme and honestly the new Myself Absolute I really like a lot too. This one's up there for sure. But why? I mean, honestly, a lot of the Ys are good. Like Y80P's a banger too. I don't own it for whatever reason, but kind of hard to pick, to be real. Yeah. I had Blue Electrique too, the discontinued one, and it's a good one. Recently bought Marois. Yeah, so Imagination, right? You might want to look at you might want to check out Aromatix' new fragrance, Tease Me. If you want something kind of in the imagination kind of thing with a little twist on it, check this one out, because pretty similar, but it's not exact or anything. But it's definitely, it's got to be inspired by that. I mean, you know. I like the opening. The opening's nice on this. The opening's really good. Really good. But when it dries down, it just becomes similar to Imagination to me, kind of. You said White Lip Parfum smells like a mandarin orange creamsicle. Yeah. It's got a bubble gumminess to it, too, that I like. But it's like a little more dressed up. It's kind of like if you dressed up YEDP and just like made it wear a suit. I don't know if that makes any sense, but Domain Cologne, what's up, family? What's going on, man? That's my guy. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. He's back on the tube. It's been a while, bro. I miss your videos. I'm gonna have to check your stuff out tonight. Catch up on it. Yeah, man. Absolute Aventus with a twist. Okay. I don't know why. I just don't really like Absolute Aventus. I don't know why. I just don't really care about it like that. I love Aventus. But Absolute Aventus, it's just whatever to me. Off and On Supremacy. I heard that new Creed's good. The Oud Zarian, whatever. I heard that one's really good. I'd like to try that. But I saw someone say it smelled like Royal Tobacco from Amouage, and hopefully it's got more of a sweetness to it, because that Royal Tobacco just smells like an ashtray to me. Like, and people might hate me for that, but like, here's the thing. I never had a spray of it. I had one of those little 1 ml things that you gotta like rub on you. And when I smelled it, I liked the opening for a second, but then it dries down and it just gets this like ashy tobacco cigarette smell. And that's just what I got from it. I might need to sample it again, because that one gets a lot of praise. People love Royal Tobacco. So, yeah, maybe I need to revisit that. But if that Oud Zarian's like that, I don't know. I'd like to try it, though. I need to hit Saks Fifth soon. Off Non. Smells like Creed Aventus mixed with Sauvage Elixir. Okay, yeah, so Aventus Absolute, pretty much. With Orange Blossom. I like Orange Blossom. Blind Bot Rayhan Crimson. I mean, you probably liked them, right? They both smell good. They both smell good. They do. I see that Collage Island all the time at like TJ Maxx and stuff. All the time. Best Gourmand. I used to love Gourmand fragrances, man. I used to love them. And I just don't anymore. Like, it's not like I like them, but I'm not really out here wearing Gourmands like that. Man, like, I don't even know. I think I've gotten rid of most of my Gourmand stuff, to be honest with you. You know what? Hold up. I wouldn't say this is Gourmand, but I don't know. Maybe a little bit. Like, this one. Like, Vampire Rum from Lorenzo Pizzaglia, I believe is how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. This is so freaking good, dude. Like, this is like, apparently there's like 6 different kinds of vanilla in here or something. But then you got like patchouli, which I love patchouli, man. I really love patchouli. But, and it's got like this thick caramel, like dense type of vibe. Boozy, rum. God, bro. This stuff is good. And I know I got the tiny little bottle. I actually got it in a trade, but like I said, I'm not wearing this until it is like freezing outside. That's when this is gonna shine. I know that. I've honestly put it on, but I've never worn this out yet because I got it months ago and it hasn't been cold enough. But I really can't wait to wear that one day. Jasor is your gatekeep. I had Jasor for a long time. Didn't perform that good for me. Honestly, the original performs better for me. Versace Brilliant Silver. Y'all are also going to crucify me probably for this, bro. I don't like Ganymede either. I just don't like Ganymede. I just don't. I've tried it multiple times. I haven't smelled that. I haven't smelled the actual Ganymede. So maybe I need to do that. But I smelled a bunch of dupes of it, and I smelled the real version. Is it BR B643 or whatever it is? I forget the name of it, but it smells similar to Ganymede. I got a real sample of that. Didn't like that either. I don't know what it is about that Ganymede DNA. I don't know. I do think it's very unique, for sure. I might need to try that again. It's just not something that I'm just drawn to. Like, I smell it and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Like, it smells different and everything, but I'm like, do I want to smell like that? Probably not, you know? Born in Rona Extra Dose. I've smelled that once, or I smelled it twice, and it smelled pretty good, but it wasn't anything I was like, wow. I smelled it at the same time as I smelled Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum Ombre, and that was way freaking better, dude. That's actually why I went to Macy's months ago to try that Born in Roma Extra Dose. That was when the Dior Homme Parfum re-release came out too. And I was going there to smell those, but then she's like, have you tried this new Givenchy? And I was like, no. She put it on, I was like, oh my God, bro, that is amazing. So I ended up buying that. Not on the spot, because I'm not buying stuff from Macy's 99% of the time, but thoughts on blind buying Naxos? Blind buy it. Just do it. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but you won't have any problems getting rid of it. Just go in a Facebook group, post it up, somebody will buy it the same day. Definitely. Naxos is a banger, dude. Like, I could have put Naxos. Naxos is in my top 10. Naxos is my top 10. I wouldn't put it top 5, but Naxos is amazing. Still one of the best tobacco fragrances ever, just in my opinion. Do I have Clive Christian? I don't anymore. I used to have Blonde Amber. I don't anymore. Xerjoff Deified. Xerjoff Deified is fire too. That one's good. That's what Deified is gonna be. Is Vulcan Black, or that's what Vulcan Black's gonna be. I might buy that. I love that Deified shit, man. That stuff's good. Actually, it was kind of funny. I went to, like I said, that same Saks Fifth I keep talking about. I went to Saks Fifth. It's been about a year now. I made a vlog. If you go way back on my channel and watch it, about a year ago, me and my buddies went to Saks Fifth, Columbus, and tried a bunch of stuff. There was a guy that worked there that knew me. He was a TikTok. He's a fragrance TikToker, and he knew me. I was like, bro, that's crazy. So, we were talking. I was like, yeah, my name. I was like, I do fragrance reviews. He's like, oh, what's your name? I'm like, Kel Smells, and he's like, bro, he's like, I know you, and I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, I follow you on TikTok. I didn't even follow him at the time, and he probably got more followers on TikTok than I do. I'm more of a YouTuber than TikTok, but it was kind of cool. But he was like the Xerjoff rep at the Saks Fifth, and I was trying a bunch of stuff from there, like Deified, whole bunch of stuff. He was a cool kid. Shout out to him. He was a young kid. He was like 19 or something. For sure, bro. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you tuning in, bro. I'm going to be checking your stuff out for sure. 1 Million Elixir. I love 1 Million Elixir. What's my favorite Azara Most Wanted line? I like Wanted by Night, but it's discontinued. Other than that, I would go as a Most Wanted Parfum. For sure, John. Have a good night, too, if you're peacing out. Noir Extreme. I'm not as big of a Noir Extreme as everyone. Noir Extreme guy as everybody. It's all right. What do you think about Dolce & Gabbana Intenso? I blind bought it a long time ago. It was okay, you know, nothing special. This, on the other hand, smells really good to me. Dolce & Gabbana, the one, Intense. Bro, this stuff smells good. Like, this is not talked about, and it really smells good. Like, this one is like, honestly, yes, the original, the one and the 1 EP are really good. Really sexy, like date night. They are date night type fragrances. So is this one, though. This one's a little bit more unique to me. Another thing, cashmere in there. Every time a fragrance has cashmere, it seems like I love it. This one does. It's got benzoin. It's got some white florals, neroli. It's neroli, but it's not fresh neroli. Like, it's neroli in a more warm, sensual fragrance. It's good. It's good. It performs okay, but this pops up at Ross like all the time lately. And I definitely recommend that one. I don't know why, it just reminded me when you said Intenso. Thoughts on Supremacy in Heaven? I've never smelled it. Rayon Crimson was way too overpowering. It's very strong. It's very strong. I'll tell you a fragrance that's way freaking too strong, in my opinion, that honestly kind of made me sick, that my friend has, is Rayhan Tropical. The Summer Hammer clone. that stuff is too strong to me. Like that stuff is cloying. Like it smells good, yeah, but it's strong, dude. Like you don't need to be spraying yourself 8 times, 10 times with that. You don't. It's so strong. Like he'll leave an area and it will stay in that area for like 10 minutes straight up. Like it's so strong and it gives me a headache, but it smells good. Very synthetic smelling. Speaking of gourmands, just picked up Amen. Wait, did I miss a question? Oh, collage is phenomenal. It is good. Picked up Amen, OG Gourmand, local area. That's what's up. Yeah, you know what's funny is I like Amen now, but I smelled Amen a long time ago when I first got into fragrances. It's actually kind of cool. My Drug Mart right down the street. In Ohio, we got Drug Mart. I think Drug Mart's only in Ohio. I don't know. But they have fragrances in there, and sometimes they'll have discontinued stuff. Like, they had that Bulgari Man Black Cologne. They've had discontinued John Varvatos in there. They had Amen. They've had a bunch of, like, random stuff. But I bought Amen, and I hated that. Like, that was early on, though, like I said, and I took it back. But I like it now. Soul Boutique from Maresque is better than all that, in my opinion. Better than Intoxicated from Killian. Same kind of DNA. I just like that one more. Do I like Crystal Saffron? I never smelled it. Had a regular. My bar gave me Baccarat Rouge 540. Give you it. I smelled Baccarat somewhere yesterday. Baccarat's so popular now, man. I smelled that. I don't know where I was. I can't remember, but somebody was wearing that somewhere I was. I'm just blanking. I think it was at a car. I was looking for cars the past like 3 days. Might have been at a car dealership. No, it was a restaurant. My bad. It was at a freaking Texas Roadhouse. Some girls were wearing Baccarat in there for sure. I think Baccarat's good, but it just doesn't like. I've never been like a huge Baccarat guy. Like, it just doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's good, but it just doesn't. It doesn't have that oomph, you know, that this one does. That Instant Crush has. This one is like better Baccarat to me. And then you got that Mancera Atomizer. But I like this one more. It's just got more going on. And it's got like a marshmallowy, fluffy, amberwood vanilla. The vanilla is what's doing it for me too. I'll show you another good, like if you like that Baccarat type of DNA, I'm breaking out something like really far down here. Hold on, where's it at? I actually have not smelled this in a long time. But shout out to Hez Parfums. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. This one called Fantasia from Hez Parfums. I think this is it's a collab, or it says Daniela Milagros. I'm not sure. But this stuff smells really good too. Like, if you like Baccarat, yeah, this stuff's good. This is kind of more of like Tribeca from Bond Number 9, which is also Baccarat-y. This is kind of more in that kind of area. Really good though. I'm not gonna say better than Instant Crush, but this is like more of kind of fruity take on Baccarat in a way. I think that was me that oh, that smells good. It's sticking. That's the thing about Baccarat though. That stuff stays in the air, like, and you just keep smelling it. Compared Oud Zarian to Royal Tobacco, I've seen a lot of people comparing them, but I want to check it out. You have Myself Eau de Parfum Black Bottle. You'll like Wiley Parfum. There's no way you won't. Try to see if you can get the older version though. I think it's better. Thoughts on Summer Hammer is good. Like Summer Hammer, the fragrance, the real one is really good. The dupe though, that tropical one, it's not that it's bad. It's just like it's like so strong. It feels like an issue. You know what I mean? Like it's obnoxious. It really is. It's obnoxiously strong. That's what I'll say about it. And I'm an oversprayer. You know, like I mean I overspray and I like to be smelled, but that stuff is just insane. Like, it overtakes everything. Like, he wore that, and I was wearing something really strong too, man, and all I could smell was him. Like, it's so strong. But the DNA is good. What's a good dupe of YSL, the black one? Which one? You talking about Myself? Man, dude. There's a lot of them. I've heard a lot of good things about that La Di Da or whatever, that handicap, I think his name's Handicap Mexican or something he keeps telling me to get. I accidentally bought the women's one. But, I mean, one of the reasons I did this live was to talk about these Aromatics fragrances that he sent me. And this one, I mean, it's in that Myself family for sure. Like, it's a good twist on it. It's not exact, but this is a nice one too, so I gotta shout it out, you know what I mean? This one's good. You know, and then they have another one, I think it's called like Iktan or something, from Zamaya. Vulcan Black's gonna blow up. Yeah, no, you're right. You're probably right. I've been seeing people saying they've been finding those Vulcans at Burlington's and stuff. My Burlington is super dry lately, but yeah, I'm tired of God of Fire. I'm just tired of it. And then they have a Pink Boa clone. I don't like Pink Boa. I think it's way too feminine for me. And like I said, I'll wear Delina. And I think Pink Boa I just can't do Pink Boa. So no interest in that. But and I used to own Pink Boa, like I said. I love the bottle. But yeah, if that's Deified, yeah, you're probably right. I really like Deified a lot. Like, that's one I've been wanting to buy, actually. You know, another Xerjoff fragrance that I freaking love is Torino 22. I want that. I want that really bad. I've spent way too much money recently, so I'm trying to kind of, like, save some money. But Torino 22 is just a banger, dude. I love that one. Good perfume for a wedding. I wore Naxos to the last wedding I went to. Xerjoff Naxos. Obviously, that's not for everybody. I would wear something, if I'm going to a wedding, I would wear something that I'm, you know, memorable. I would wear something memorable. Just wear something that you're going to remember the experience, you're going to associate it with that smell, you know? Just whatever. Like Richwood, Xerjoff, good one. Naxos, African Leather, you know, Fall of Phaeton, Hasavai, like, you know what I'm saying? Just anything. You just wear one of your best things. Armaf Beach Party is strong too. Oh yeah, is that the Summer Hammer one? My music stopped playing. Whatever. Latafa Platine or Fakar. Oh yeah, I can't remember what that is, to be honest. I know that's that silver Fakar bottle. I found that actually at the rack store one time and didn't get it. That's what's up though. He gave you a Baccarat. That's sick. I think Instant Crush smells better. I do, but that's just me. Like manly smelling cologne. Do I think Nautica Voyage will pull girls? I don't like Nautica Voyage. Just I hate the way that smells. Just me personally. I think girls like it. You know, it gets compliments, but I don't like it. I wouldn't wear it. If you want something like that, if you're looking for something that's just gonna like pull girls and get compliments and stuff like that, just get like Hawass. Honestly, get Hawass, get Hawass Ice, get something like that, because that's what those fragrances are made for. Like, you know, get something like that. Have you ever smelled Kenneth Cole Mankind Hero? I don't think I have. I've seen that one a lot. I just don't really grab Kenneth Cole's a lot. I have grabbed a few, but performance, like if they don't perform at all, I'm like, you know. But every now and then I like to grab a little chibi like that. If it's really good, I might check it out. Hell yeah, Baccarat does perform. Smells like an old pensive lady. Pensive lady. If I tried... What? I don't know. White tobacco, what? Appreciate you, Nate. For sure, man. I try to. For sure, man. That's why I'm in here. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just in here trying to... And like I said, if y'all haven't subscribed, please consider subbing. I'm trying to get to 5K. And like I said, I'm going to be giving away like 16 fragrances. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 5K before the end of the year. But I appreciate the sub. Vanilla Dune or Illiquid Brun, I really can't tell you, man. I'm sure they smell exactly the same. You're probably good either way. Haven't smelled an Axe in a while. There's really one called Man Buns. Holding declassified white tobacco. I'm about to screenshot that. I'm kind of curious what that is. Collage and Rabiat Prestige going so hard right now. Hell yeah. Top of Atlas, strongest I've ever smelled. No cap. Yeah, I've heard that stuff is like ridiculous. I don't like that DNA, man. I don't like Megamar. I don't like it. It seems like I hate everything, doesn't it? I don't, though. I don't hate everything. I just don't like that. I don't like Megamar. I don't like Ganymede. I don't like... There's a lot of them I just don't like. Top Latafa Pride Frag. That's hard. That's really hard. You know, I might say... I might have to hit you with Vintage Radio, man. I don't know. I might have to hit you with Vintage Radio. Sean John Unforgivable, still best winter scent. I don't know if I'd say winter scent, but I mean, it's a good smelling one for sure. Stuck between Baccarat X-Straight and PDM Leighton. Get Leighton. Get Leighton. Here's the thing, though. I used to own the real Leighton, and Leighton didn't perform for me. I don't know why. I had a real bottle, and it just didn't perform that well for me. I have Leighton exclusive, which I found at TJ Maxx, by the way, too. But that one performs. My Leighton was just like, it just didn't seem to perform that well. Wore Udin the last wedding I went to. I don't have Udin. I have Udin Overdose, and I love that one. It's been a while since I've worn that. Ani or Hasavat. Just get both. Wear Ani in the winter and wear Hasavat in the summer. You could wear Hasavat in the winter, too, because it's so strong. For Ra King, I don't like Herba Pura. I don't like Herba Pura. What's the crazy looking bottle on your left top side? Oh, you're talking about that, right? That's you got to be talking about this one. That's a Latafa Serre. And it smells like Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. If I can say that on here, I don't know. Yeah, very similar. It's like a chalky vanilla with some almond, powdery, spicy. But it's pretty good. This one's pretty good. I mean, people don't really talk about this one. I think that the bottle's ridiculous, yes, but I kind of like it in a weird way. I don't know. But it's not bad, man. It really isn't. Finding a fragrance you like and boost your confidence. I agree with that. What should my next blind buy be? Kajal Lamar. Kajal Lamar. Blind buy. It's gonna blow your mind, dude. It's gonna blow your mind. Trying to think of what I blind bought recently. I haven't. Well, yeah, I do blind buy like dupes and stuff. I used to blind buy niche stuff like all the time, but I haven't really been blind buying niche stuff as much. I'm kind of looking for the last like niche thing I blind bought. I blind bought Richwood from Xerjoff, and I did not regret it at all. Like, that stuff is probably it could be the best fragrance in my collection. A total blind buy, because I kept hearing people say Richwood is so freaking good, Richwood this, Richwood that, and I was like, oh man, like I'm sure it's like not that good. And I just kept seeing the hype. And I was like, dude, I'm about to just blind buy this. And I found a guy that was selling it for a really good price, and I just bought it. And I smelled it on a live like months ago. It's been a long time, probably back around April or May. And I wore it to a concert. I went with my dad to a concert in Columbus, and we sat next to this couple, and they were super cool. And this girl was like, her husband was like, my wife thinks you smell incredible or something like that. And I was like, oh, thanks. And I gave him my card and everything. Shit, they could be watching. I don't know. Probably not. It's late, but shout out to you guys. But yeah, dude, Richwood smells amazing. It's like the best patchouli fragrance I've ever smelled. Electimus Imperium. Electimus Imperium, yeah, that's a good one. Electimus is... I need to get more into that house. Like I said, Caspian Cherry is so unique to me. I've never smelled anything like that one. By the way, if you're looking for a good Pacific Chill cologne, this is random, but this thing smells good, man. This Anfar Batage Azul thing smells so freaking good, dude. I love this one. And this is like one of like, this thing has no, like, no harshness. Like, I could just spray this in my face and there's no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't bother my nose at all. Very oily. I might, look, I have a few Pacific Chill clones, so I might give one of them away in the giveaway I'm talking about. This is a really good clone of that. Honestly, this is kind of doing its own thing too. Like, this is like Pacific Chill, but even fruitier and kind of better in a weird way. It smells so good. Like, it's just so good for like the high heat. Do I use any oils, rollers? I don't really wear oils like that. I just like spraying my stuff on. There have been a few that I've owned that I did like. I had the Swiss Arabian Private Oud. I love the way that smelled. I really like that one. I used to layer that with Altair when I first got Altair. There's been multiple that I've liked, but I don't, to be honest with you. I don't really wear oils. I had a few, multiple, but what are the best fall winter scents that have cinnamon, vanilla, or tobacco? Those are some of my favorite notes. I posted this like thing the other day, and it was like some of the best like fall fragrances, and this dude was like, does every fall fragrance have to have cinnamon in it? And I'm like, I mean, sorry, it's just kind of the ones I like, you know what I mean? But you know, like I talked about earlier, like, you know, affordability wise, like Kamar Dukan, spicy tobacco. God, this stuff is good. It's gotten so much better too. It's gotten so much better. It's super strong. One of the best tobacco scents. I talked about this one earlier, but Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum Ombre. This stuff is just amazing. Like, it really is. Like I said, I went to the Macy's months and months ago. I was wanting to try the new Extra Dose Valentino and the Dior Homme Parfum and all that. The lady's like, have you smelled the new Givenchy? And I was like, no. She sprayed it on my arm, and I was like, oh my God, like, that is so good. I forgot it even came out. But this stuff is amazing, dude. Tobacco, honey, there's some florals in there. There's some iris too. You can definitely tell that it's a Givenchy Gentleman fragrance, but it could be the best one. Dude, Givenchy Gentleman line is so good. Like Givenchy has some good fragrances, man. But this one's an absolute banger, dude. Like, if you like, and it's, you know, it's a designer fragrance, so you can get it for a pretty good price. And then another Givenchy we'll talk about, this one right here, Reserve Privé Givenchy, and this is like a half full bottle. I actually got this for $25, believe it or not, on Mercari. And man, really good deal. I mean, it's like pretty much a half full bottle, maybe a little bit less, but it was $25. And it's so good. It's so good. A lot of people probably like this one more than that one, but I think that one's underrated. It's newer, but man, boozy, iris. I love it. I love it. And it performs good too. Another like good, this one's more so like, you know, vanilla, but like vanilla and rose, 1 Million Elixir. Like, this is my second favorite 1 Million fragrance. 1 Million, I used to, like, y'all probably, some of y'all are new to my channel, most of you, but some of my OGs, if any of you guys are in here, shout out to you guys, by the way, too. But I had almost every 1 Million fragrance. Like, I had every single one of them except like 2 of them. I got rid of all of them because I just didn't wear all of them. Like, 1 Million Royal, I don't care for it. Everybody, you know, it's okay. 1 Million Royal is okay. Privé was great, but I have a dupe that is 1-to-1, and I was like, I don't need it. I sold it. Yeah, it's rare. I had 1 Million Intense. You get the idea. This is the second best 1 Million. 1 Million Elixir, second best 1 Million to me. 1 Million Lucky is just a do-it-all, like, banger. But this one is really good for, like, the winter. Underrated right here, too. Smells freaking amazing. Babwick Extreme. This stuff, I love it. It's another one. I've worn it People didn't really know about it. I had multiple people go buy this fragrance because they smelled it on me. Multiple people. And they're like, I had to, bro. It just smells so good. I was like, yeah, it's a banger. Like, patchouli. This one does have a pretty good vetiver presence, which I'm not a huge vetiver guy, but this one has a little earthiness to it, but in a good way. It's very sweet. It's very bubblegummy, very loud. I love it. I love this one. But like I said, a lot of patchouli, which I just seem to like patchouli in almost everything. But this one, Bad Boy Extreme, dude, this thing is strong as hell. Compliment grabber, in my opinion. That one, I would definitely check it out. I think that's the best one in that line, just for me. So Crimson be giving y'all headaches, huh? Ever heard of sage or rose blends? I don't think so. How's it dry down on Givenchy? Amazing. Tarathi Blue, pretty solid. Opinion on Coral Fantasy. I love it. I was just talking about it earlier. Love Coral Fantasy. Hercules by Maison Alhambra, clone of Herod. Herod smells really good too. Tobacco Angel Share. Soma Parfums. Interesting. Top 3 in the whole collection. I did this earlier. Someone asked my top 5. Top 3, kind of tough, but I would probably say Lamar from Kajal is in the 3 because I just love it. That one. I would probably put Richwood from Xerjoff in the top 3. And I would probably put... This is not easy, by the way. Like, this is not easy at all. But you know what, man? I'm going to have to do it, bro. I think African Leather's moved up. I think African Leather's my top 3. Just because this stuff is just... This is a 10 out of 10, bro. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. Like, this thing is perfect. This is a perfect fragrance. For real. Like, you could say, like, it's not my number 1, but it's up there. Rayhan, and that's interesting too, because usually I'm more of like I just like what I like. I don't know, you know, like Lamar and African Leather are like totally different, but I just like them, you know. Rayhan Obsidian. I can't remember which one that is. That's a new one, right? Name of which one? Vicks. Latafa Al Nashama Caprice. Caprice. Was that the... That was the Blue Electrique, right? That was the Blue Electrique clone, wasn't it? Dupes or Dookie? I like dupes. Top 3 tea frags. Not a big tea guy, my guy. I mean, it's not that I don't like tea, but like I don't really have a lot of tea fragrances. Like I literally just got in like today, like I said, I mean, from Aromatics. This was sent over to me. Tease Me, and good tea fragrance, you know what I mean? But I just don't have a ton of tea fragrances. Like this one too, Dynasty. I like this one. I do like this one a lot. This one smells real good. Performs really good too. Compliment kind of thing, you know? Compliment puller. Can we get to 60 likes? If you guys haven't liked, can you go ahead and like, please? Really helps. Best place to buy and sell used bottles. I would probably say either Mercari or Facebook groups. Like, check out Facebook or Fragrance Marketplace, Fragrance Junkies, places like that. I've traded so many. I've sold so many. You know, that's where where it's at, is the Facebook groups. Opinion on real oud, just raw oud oil. I don't know if I've smelled it, man. Let me be honest with you. I don't know if I've smelled just straight up like oud like that. You tried Memo Sicilian leather. I haven't tried Sicilian leather. Oh, Obsidian is Dior Parfum. Okay, that's pretty interesting. From Australia, it's gonna be summer. Please recommend some good fragrances that I can wear every day. Summer, okay. I'm looking back. I got you on a couple. Hold up. Right here. This is what I wore today. Number 4 Neon from Thomas Cosmala. I highly recommend it. You're gonna smell really good with this one. You can sample it on my website, kelsmells.com. But, dude, yeah. Yeah, this one. This one's amazing. Neon, and then another really, see, I don't know what your budget is, but I got you. I got you guys. Ithak right here from Memo. Amazing for the summer. Yes, these are on the pricier side. If you're looking for something cheaper, let me know. This one's a banger, dude. I love this one. It's like watery, citruses, raspberry. I think it's like red currant in there too. That one's amazing. And then cheaper options, we got we got Light Blue Forever from Dolce & Gabbana. Really good designer. We got, what else do we have? A lot of my designers aren't like super freshy. Like this one right here is a good one. I mean, you really can't go wrong with this one. Aqua de Joe Parfum. Really good. And then I'm gonna give you a did I already say that one? Did I already say Torino 21? I can't even remember, guys. Oh no, I didn't. Here you go. This is amazing. Torino 21. I love it personally. Smells like a really expensive hotel soap to me. That one, and then I'm gonna give you like a cheapie right here. Hold up, I don't want to knock anything over. This one is like so easy to wear. Al Durham from Ard Al Zafron, which is Latafa basically. This thing's like $20, and it's so good, dude. They Who Shall Not Be Named, I guess. Chanel Allure Homme Sport is what it is, pretty much. And just so inoffensive, just easy to wear. Really, really smells amazing. Hope it helps. Yeah, can we get to 60, guys? Got stuck on Neon, Sport, and Star Chaser. Sport's a good one, yeah. Sport's another good one. I forgot about Sport. Like I said, Star Chaser's good, but I would still go with Game of Spades, honestly. Candy. So many variations of oud. Sent for the first time, I was confused. How can people consider this as a fragrance? I'll show you one right now that's like, y'all taking likes away, man. We got some haters in here, man. Whatever. This one right here. This one has an oud note. Like, I really like this one. Tiziana Terenzi Sharon. This is not for everybody at all. I'm just bringing this up because he's talking about oud. This one, this is going to sound weird, and y'all probably are going to be like, that doesn't sound good to me. But this kind of smells like an unlit cigarette with vanilla to me. Like tobacco, like in a weird way. I don't know. That's what it reminds me of. But there is a like white oud note, it's called. I will say, I will show y'all real quick. The presentation for this thing is insane. Like, I got to show you that really quick. Hold on. This, I've had some really, really good presentation on fragrances. This one comes in this box, right? It might be a little dusty because it's been, yeah, it's very dusty actually. That's gross. But you see that right there, Sharon. Hey, thank you so much, Nate. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much. As you see there, though, it's got that little leather, like, thing. And then you open it. Very heavy box, too. Like, super heavy. But you open it up. And look at this. You see that? And, dude, that thing is, like, super soft. That box is beautiful. If you can see it. But it's just a very, very nice presentation for that one. Here's the interesting thing. I used to have another fragrance from this house, and I did sell it, man, because it was good, but it didn't seem to perform like it should have for the price. It was called, it was like the octopus head one. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but dude, those come in water. Like, they're in a like crazy box just like this, but the bottles are literally in a bag of water. So when you get the fragrance, like, you got to take it out of water. It's crazy. But so this house is like very creative. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. Anyway, that fragrance right there, Chiron, is like super, super unique. I really like it. When it comes to tobacco fragrances, this one is like not talked about at all, but I love it. Like this one in Naxos, there's a reason I own this one. And some people might not like it, man. Like I'm saying, you might not. This thing does have an animalic like touch to it, but I like it for some reason. So that's one. This thing is so heavy though. I appreciate the likes, guys. Have I tried Ecstasy? I've tried Ecstasy. I haven't tried the one from Tiziana Terenzi though. As a teenager, I think I tried it though. I'm just playing. But I mean, I'm not playing. But no, I haven't tried Ecstasy from that house. That house really intrigued me though. Like Tiziana Terenzi always really intrigued me. I will say though, a lot of their fragrances I've tried are pretty like cloney. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them just kind of smell like something else. This Chiron doesn't. I tried like 3 fragrances from that house though that smell kind of like Herba Pura. Like just different twists on that fruity, musky DNA, and I was just not impressed. But that house always intrigued me a lot. And then Vicanto too. You know what? I might have to blind buy it one day because I've always been so curious about it. Vicanto has a fragrance, Vicanto has a fragrance. I think it's called like Minestrello or something like that. Look up the notes. Look up Vicanto Minestrello. If anybody's tried that, let me know. But like, I have always wanted to try that, and I've just never went for it. But it's got like maple sap, cranberry, benzoin, like a bunch of like really cool notes together, and it looks like something I would really like. But I just never went for it. Yeah, for real. Crazy packaging, man. For real, for real. Oh, shit. Hold up. But yeah, guys, if y'all got any more questions, let me know. I am probably going to wrap it up here soon because I've been live for a really long time. But I wanted to talk to everybody, and I enjoy doing this. So that's why I haven't went live in a couple weeks. But yeah, if anybody wants to ask me anything else, let me know. Ecstasy Tiziana Terenzi smells like burning rose at night in forest. Interesting. Like I said, I might have to blind buy that Minestrello because that thing just seems so interesting to me, man. Like when do you see cranberry in a fragrance? Not very often. Maple sap. Not very often. You know what I mean? Like you know what? I tried a fragrance from them one time. From Tiziana, or this is the same house. Vicanto and Tiziana Terenzi, if you don't know, they're like the same house basically. But I tried this one called Ire from them. I hated it. Like everyone was talking about how amazing it was, and I tried it and it was just nasty to me. And I just blind bought it. I used to do that. I used to just blind buy like pretty affordable niche fragrance. I used to blind buy expensive stuff too, but like if it's like under $100, sometimes I'll blind buy stuff like that, or at least I used to a lot. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one. I do need to go live more too, you're right. I don't go live enough. I definitely don't. I need to go live more. But speaking of like underrated niche fragrances that are just underrated fragrances in general that are pretty affordable for niche, guys, I'm telling you, dude, everybody is so asleep on this fragrance. It's not even funny. Y'all are about to get put on right now to this one. Dude, this fragrance right here, Bois 1920. It's called Elite 1. This stuff is freaking good, dude. Like, this stuff smells so good. Go look it up on Fragrantica. Elite 1. from Bois 1920. It's like a fresh, it's got C notes. It kind of, to me, it's got like a little bit of like a rosy kind of vibe. It doesn't say rose listed in there, but it's just very bright. It's kind of hard to explain. But when I wear this one, dude, I get compliments every single time. I wore this one time to work, and one of my buddies, he's gone now. He went into the Army, actually. But he was like, that's the best thing you've ever worn. I was like, really? And I wear cologne every day, obviously. He's like, that's the best cologne you've ever worn. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. This thing was like $85 or something like that on Fragrance Net. When it's not on sale, it's like 130 or something. It's worth that. Like it, but 85 is a steal, dude. Like this stuff is so good. It's available to sample on my website. You could try it, kelsmells.com. But it's just good, guys. I don't know. One time I layered it with Lamar, and it was just insane. Like, it was insane. Because I remember I had someone, the way I got put onto this fragrance was, shout out to people that do this. I do it too. But when you buy a fragrance from somebody, or you trade somebody and they throw decants of random stuff in there, little samples, always do that for people you're doing business with or trading and stuff. Because it puts people on to really good fragrances, man. Like, this dude just threw this in there randomly, a sample of it. And it was during March Madness. I'm a big basketball fan. I was watching the tournament. I had sprayed this on my arm, and I smelled it all day. Like, this thing performs really good. And it just sat there all day on my arm, and I was just like, I want that. And one day, it was on sale on Fragrance Net. So, I'm telling you guys, Elite 1 from Bois 1920. This thing is slept on, dude. I need to start just glazing this all the time and give this in, like, on TikTok and stuff, and just making people want to buy this, because it deserves it. Like, they deserve, I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, bro. There's more fragrances out there than Louis Vuitton Imagination, and there's a lot of freaking hidden gems out there, like stuff like that. Like, that is a banger. If you put that in a Louis Vuitton bottle, that thing would be a top 5 seller for Louis Vuitton. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Wearing Sauvage Elixir, that's what's up. Latafa Wajoud. I'm about to screenshot it. I have heard. I think I'm getting sick, guys. That's not good. That is not good. Or maybe I've just been talking so much. That could be what it is. I've seen Latafa Wajoud, but I didn't know that. That sounds interesting. What's the most expensive cologne I have? I don't even know, bro. Probably Altair, just because I bought it retail when it first came out. So probably Altair, but I used to have Blonde Amber, and that one was like way more, not way more, but a little bit more expensive. Most I've ever spent on a fragrance was $300. I've never spent more than $300 on one fragrance. But because I got like a beard hair in my mouth. I'm like a bargain hunter. I'm always looking for deals. I don't jump right on a fragrance right away. I wait, and if I find a good deal on something, that's how I get most of my stuff. It's not always the case, but I usually am hunting for stuff for a little bit before I pull the trigger on something. Like that Arabian Oud up there, that really beautiful bottle back there. That one, I waited a while until I found a good deal on it. So, review Arabian's Tonka. Arabian's Tonka, you know what it is to me? If you've ever smelled Instant Crush from Mancera, Arabian's Tonka is like a dark version of that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but obviously Tonka, some oud, not like an animalic nasty oud, a soft, smooth oud, some like vanilla vibes, rose. I really like Arabian's Tonka. Good clones. This one, good clone. Another really good one, Memento from Riffs, but this Amber Oud Haramain, good clone. Little twist on it. This one's got a fruity twist to it. It's really nice. I like that DNA, personally. I have been talking for... It's been over 3 hours. You're right, man. Hey, look, I go back to work tomorrow. It was my weekend. I got a weird weekend. My weekend is the middle of the week. It is what it is. But I had nothing to do tonight. I did all my stuff. And I was like, hey, man, I'm just going to go live as long as... I'm getting tired. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You guys will probably tell I'm getting tired. But hey man, this is fun to me. And like I said, I am trying to get to 5K before the end of the year, so I'll go live for a long ass time if I have to. Like I said, if you haven't subbed and y'all have been in here forever, please consider dropping a sub. I drop stuff every day. Like, I drop shorts every day. I used to drop videos, like, every day, but I don't anymore. I'll usually drop 3 videos a week, maybe. Something like that, but, man. Latifah be on some shit. Latifah don't miss very often. People don't know how much sacrifices go into building a fragrance collection. They don't. They don't, bro. I cycle through fragrances. Like if a fragrance stays in my collection for a long time, it either means a lot to me. Like, I either had a like really memorable experience with it and it means a lot, or it's just that good, you know? Or a little bit of both. So I really go through a lot of different stuff, man. It's hard. You can't keep every fragrance, you know what I mean? Like, I know some people do. I'm not going to keep 5,000 fragrances, you know? I'm just not. So, and some people do this like for a full-time living, and I'd like to be there one day, you know? But I don't do that right now. So, you know, I can't keep everything. I probably got 200 fragrances, maybe 200 plus, which is a lot, you know? There was one point where I had 300 plus. But like I said, I'm a big cycler. Like, I cycle through fragrances. Not bicycler, but have I smelled Albane Noble Oud 45? No. That's interesting. I'm going to screenshot that too, because I'm curious about that. Close to 3K subs. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. Keep going. I don't think I can sub to you right now while I'm on here. Do I have YSL Tuxedo? I don't have it. Like I said, I'm doing a big giveaway, 16, maybe 17 fragrances. You're going to be getting a big-ass box, probably weighing like 20 pounds or something. It's going to weigh a lot. Whoever wins the giveaway when I get to 5K, I'm going to do a big giveaway. But I'm just going to give away a ton of fragrances. And this is one I was thinking about. This Tarathi Brown, you know, it's got a little dent in it, nothing crazy. But, I mean, this is a Tuxedo clone that smells really good. It's like a more vanilla Tuxedo. I don't have Tuxedo. My buddy owns the real one. Tuxedo is great, though. Tuxedo smells awesome. I really like Tuxedo. Performance-wise, it just doesn't perform like it should. Latifah's killing it. Man, Latifah, like... Latifah is Latifah, you know? You're doing it full-time. That's what's up, man. That's sick. That's really sick. I got a job, and I go to school, and, you know, everything else, too, so... But I try to stay on top of this YouTube, man. I really like doing this, and, you know, it's fun. It's fun. I try to be honest with everyone, though, you know? Because, like I said, I mean, I get sent fragrances sometimes, and I talk about it, but I was honest about these. Like, I was honest about the Aromatics fragrances. They smell really good. I give them a 7 out of 10. They didn't blow my mind. You know what I mean? They smell nice. I'd like to try his other ones. But I'm not going to sit here and just lie, you know, about anything. I like to talk about what I like to talk about, but I also understand at the same time, you know, this becomes your full-time job. People are sending you stuff all the time, and it's like, you got to find a balance, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Dua has a perfect clone. Dua's got some good clones, man. I like Dua, but Dua's hit or miss. Like, Dua put out too many fragrances, and they can't all be hits, you know what I mean? But Dua have some really nice ones. Like, I've owned probably 30 Duas. I've probably owned about 30 of them. I own about 6 now. So that just shows you that, like, hit or miss, you know?